There we go.
Go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
So last week,
It's
you
still
guys continued your journey across the Great Sea on the airship provided by Sylvanas and Gilliwix. Something like that. You guys were met by some pirates that had been trying to take the ship for a while. He came aboard, fought for a minute. You guys made a deal. He paid Glick $100 to help.
Someone's made a deal.
He then decided he was going to kill Gilliwix because someone shot one of his men, and Gilliwix was blamed for it. Then you guys decided to blow up the airship. Right as you made land, or sorry, not blow it up. Just crash it into the ground as fast as you possibly could.
Not it.
We didn't make that decision.
You were a group. Nobody stopped him. You were all accomplices.
I know.
You didn't stop him.
No one actively stopped him. You're all accomplices.
You didn't actually stop him. You're actually responsible too.
No one will make that argument.
I will.
And we left off with you guys collecting yourselves from the wreckage of the ship.
Not to throw anybody under the bus, but there was only one person who knew how to fly the ship at that point.
Under the boat. Not the bus.
Touché.
So, over to you guys.
There's trees nearby, right?
Yeah. Scattered. Not really forced. More of a plain, so scattered trees.
Okay.
I am going to go over to Glix and say quietly to him, go, you know, it probably would have been a little bit more fun to sit there, put a hole in the ship, and then as they sail away, watch it sink with them in it. That would have been much more fun.
Well, it was pretty fun riding it down to the ground.
I put my cloak of invisibility on.
I'm just gonna.
Quietly around the edge of
Whisper
the
just
tree.
comes over and starts poking the wreckage with a stick.
I walk over to Whisper. You can't fix it with the stick.
Can't fix. Can't fix.
Poke it harder.
Roll strike, Whisper.
Oh, crap. We're in trouble.
Yes.
Why is that?
We don't have a single mage.
It's okay. I keep you guys alive.
18.
You said 18?
Yeah.
All right. You roll your damage. Just for shits and giggles. D6 plus strength.
They should go back together.
I would like to also roll strength.
Okay.
System. You've got nothing.
You grab his hand. And once you
8.
grab Whisper,
Yep.
8.
No. Once he does that, I use my sledgehammer to make sure it gets real in there.
yeah, you take the stick and you poke. He goes, poke hard. You go, okay. And you slam the stick. It cuts clean through the board and embeds itself up that deep into the dirt.
Don't know your own strength.
I look at him. I go, "Good job."
Where are we going from here?
I'm just standing there with my freaking sledge. I'm standing there with my freaking sledgehammer and my splitting them all out, and I'm just like standing there shaking, like with rage.
I couldn't understand him.
He said you're a.
Can you hear you, Lex?
And I think the halfling's having a seizure.
Are you whispering that?
No.
Yes.
He said he couldn't hear me, so I spoke up.
No, but you said it in a whisper initially, so
Yeah, whisper.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you whisper, like literally. That might kind of blurt it out.
He
Not
was a
the
whisper.
character, the player.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab another stick and keep
I'm
poking the
looking-
wreckage.
I'm looking directly at Glix while I'm doing it, and you can tell that I'm enraged. So take from that what you will.
I don't know if Glix would actually recognize a rage.
And
Yeah, because I traveled with barbarians.
Oh, okay.
how much was the thing? How much was the egg?
I don't remember now.
I paid 14.
I want to say 2,000.
Okay, because my brain. I think he misunderstood the amount I needed. And I think I gave him money because I don't think he gave me 1,600
I think you did save a lot of money.
from making deals and not telling us this about it.
Yeah.
Shame on him.
Most of the other guys are following us.
You don't see them. They told you that they were following, and then they kind of split off. You never saw them. You just got that message in your head.
Who's I found?
Roll perception. You can't see the mountains. That's what you can't see the mountains.
You don't roll them once. I really can't. 17.
Ahead looks like quite a ways. You see just kind of the gentle slope of what looks like a mountain pretty far off in the distance.
Can you really tall trees here?
Just a few trees.
6 feet tall to me?
Yeah, tall to you.
No, I was trying to see if I could get up higher to like see if I could see where they were.
Here, look. Yeah, there's a nice tall tree, about 20 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to find the top of it. That's up to
I'm gonna have a hawk circle
Looking for anything or just scouting?
watching for those other guys.
Perception.
Come here, the bird.
Bird.
There's any good perception.
Is that the correct word you were trying to use?
It's supposed to be towards the ground, yeah. Yeah, not he.
Okay.
14.
You see, off in the distance, you see what looks like one of the griffins flying away.
Perception side to what?
Wisdom.
Well, there's that. If we looked a bit
I
further.
think how to get his attention.
Bird don't see shit. Bird, you send your bird up and it flies right into a tree.
As it flies up.
Your tree shakes and slams into it.
Yeah, a +6. But does do.
Could you not? Wait under the tree. The top. While his bird ran into it.
Bunch of feathers now all over the ground.
Well, that's the thing. I'm at the very top of the tree, and his bird just hit it, and it made my tree do this. So I was holding on to it.
Gives you a chance to look further. Yep.
So I know I'm screaming to that guy.
So you yell,
Hey, come back. I didn't back it. I'll make you a deal.
Crush what?
The big old shit. But crashed it into the ground.
What time?
I laughed
Who's
him.
Glix?
he does this one.
Are you sure?
Bring me back my money.
You hear your head, you broke the deal, you forfeited the money.
I didn't break the deal.
Character's name?
They broke the deal.
Your party, your problem. Get the money from them.
I'll help you take it from my flesh. They're only hearing my side of the conversation.
Yeah. Traz. Traz?
Mhm.
T-R-A-Z.
Oh, it's got no
Oh,
bags.
snap job.
Got no books in it. Of course it's like. Not like when I went to go pick up Darby and expect her to be like,
Light as a feather and she's a tank.
yeah.
And what?
Mike Reed. Or Mike Zalman.
Yes, what are you doing?
There it is, Corbin.
Huh?
There it is, Corbin.
What are we doing?
He's Corbin.
His name's Corbin.
Right. Corman?
C-O-R-E-M-A-N.
Men.
Corman. You'll pronounce P.
Corpsman.
It's like the Marine Corps. It's CORPS.
It's a sign of P.
Okay.
Because English is stupid.
Okay,
Yes.
and what about what's his name?
Whisper?
Josh.
Josh.
Josh. Yeah.
Josh's Whisper. AK Man Level.
Oh, Grayson says hi, Mom and Dad. Grayson says, Grandma says that.
Hi, buddy. And you okay, Vision?
Roscoe.
Pico Train. That's like every
Roscoe's
time,
sled.
every time I hear it, I say Roscoe. Pico Train.
What?
Some new Azure TV show.
What are you guys doing?
We're signing out in the invisible wait for see what they're doing, watching them. It's a high mentality that comes up with.
No, that's right.
Oh, cool.
It's Alexa's fault.
Duh, we all are aware it's Bux's fault.
I'm at 11.
Brooks was just built like a freaking kingdom rogue.
Huh?
Brooks was just built as a very deadly rogue. There's not much you can do about it.
So, seeing as we just crashed the airship, is anyone hurt? I need some
I raise my
magic
hand.
voodoo.
Pride.
Just your pride? I can't cure that. I can sing you a cheerful song, but I can't heal you on that.
Just
Okay,
point at
that
Glix.
just damages the
Broken.
ears.
I pointed the boat. Yep, broken.
Which one can I cast?
You should have mending. As a cleric, you should have mending.
You can fly again.
Mending
Yeah,
isn't
men- You know, say mending doesn't heal; it fixes broken stuff.
That's
The
a wizard
boat.
spell. I have
Hey,
Mending because I'm a forge cleric.
It
Oh.
takes it fixes a foot break.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
Well,
He's
I'm gonna
5 feet.
use my what is it? Freaking preserve life. Freaking action and heal you for at least 55. How hurt are you?
About that.
Okay, I'll heal you all 55 then.
I'm missing 23.
Lane is wounded a little bit too.
About a third. Or a quarter.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to do something else for you then.
He's like, here, walk it off.
Here, cure wounds. Let's see what I can do. Not that one. A D8. If I can find my other D8.
It's right there by that other D8.
You heal for 9. Wait, is it 9? It is 9. 16.
Neat, thank you.
Are you still hurt?
Yes.
Well, then here, I'll cast it again.
But not by much.
I'll cast it again, and you get 13 this time.
Yep, I'm full.
Well, we can make it a big bonfire, Whisper.
Let's do the bonfire away from the flaming wreckage that is the airship.
Oh, no, we were going to add more fire to the airship. We're still poking the boat.
Okay.
I'm teaching Whisper a new word called broken.
So he just goes in his quiver and pulls out an arrow.
The one that destroyed it.
Shoots the side of the ship.
Make one.
So he just
You could torture him.
flame arrow, fire arrow.
Awesome.
No response.
Okay.
Step away so I don't get burnt.
Yeah, because it's going to be full of pitch.
Yeah, it's going to get big.
Yeah, I'm walking away.
I just start backing up after I put the arrow into it.
Fire.
She wants to play.
Let's do his extra revenge.
No clicks.
Call me forgetful, but why exactly are we here?
I don't remember. I was piloting a boat.
Saving the world, I think.
It was the undead were being stolen from that one city, so we came here to investigate what was going on.
Of course, Josh would remember the fact that it was undead.
Touche.
At least he pays attention to my campaign.
Oh,
No, I remember there was an issue. It's just been a while.
I was missing during that game that told us what we were supposed to be doing. I was in the boat.
No,
But
That was before the vote.
But
you played game 1, missed game 2, came back game 3. This is game 4.
either
One
way,
didn't say anything though.
either way, every game he explains it at the beginning.
While we were on the boat,
Truly understand.
Dan.
Technically, he did not explain that at the beginning of this game. He just said we sailed across the ocean and crashed.
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, but he said he missed the one where we on the boat. But how did we get? Why were we on the boat? What were we doing?
He told me I was in the thing helping the guy pilot the thing, learning how to do it.
But you were for the first game. That's where we got to the boat.
I saw the boat, but I never got on the boat.
That's what I'm saying, though. We were headed to the boat for a reason.
We got the instructions to get on the boat. It's just I couldn't remember what those instructions were.
Well, I know.
A lot going on in my head.
I was just calling shenanigans on Dan, saying he wasn't here. He was. He just forgot. Like most of us.
Speaking of dragons. Oh,
That's not the time for it.
Did we have a specific destination we were going to? Were we told the destination?
Just this continent. We weren't told of any towns or anything over here.
So we're floating in the wind.
Basically, at this point.
No,
She asked several times if anyone had questions. Everyone said, "Okay, sounds good," and walked off.
No one's floating. He crashed the ship.
And then you had a whole week-long boat ride across the sea where no one asked any questions.
Mom, what can I ask?
I was joking.
But we were within sight of a city when the ship went down.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Can I make a wisdom throw to see if I can remember where we need to go?
What about later left?
Okay.
I just know pasty white humans with white skin are vampires.
No, I'm not.
Wait, what?
Oh, we're talking about endgame.
Lady, I don't want to hear it. I'm much pasty whiter than you are.
I didn't say you weren't a vampire, did I?
But I'm not a vampire. I don't like
Are you
blood.
sure? Isn't that what a vampire would say?
Only to your face.
In our face? I'm just following this guy along.
Trying to think what the next move.
Who's having metal dice are these?
One.
Please.
I'm not part of the group. I'm just hanging out.
Okay, so I'm going to look at everybody on. Okay, so before we decided to have the world flash before our eyes, I believe there was a town.
Okay, so I just ship.
Wait,
Is
you mean we
it
weren't just
a-
flying out from a vacation?
I'm gonna jump up and smack the guy behind the head.
Roll
Yep,
it.
style.
Roll your acrobatics.
Ooh, I'm proficient in that.
E2.
What are you doing?
Actually, I am too.
That's an 18, sir.
Yeah, roll your strike.
That's probably not well. At 16. So my wife needs me.
Nope.
Who do you want?
So does anybody in the party know why we're here?
You two are gonna try
Or
on.
where we're going?
I
I think
I know that Sylvanas is wanting to send us somewhere, but I don't remember where.
He's as smart as us.
I tried putting on Alexis's skirt, and it fit. But it
So us clueless ones must stick together.
wore.
Perhaps we came here to rule this place.
Everyone roll perception.
You said roll perception.
Yep.
I'm not proficient. Okay, so 18.
30.
23.
112.
Whoa, you have big dice.
Composition. What was yours, Whisper?
23.
Flex.
30.
Baz.
Oh, wait, I need a one too.
Baz.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
23.
Oh, I don't have the computer in front of me, well, so I can't read the messages.
Is that 23?
I can't hear him talking. Corman.
11.
Elvin, perception roll.
Wait, perception? I thought you said deception. I was like, why are we doing? Why are we doing deception? Let me re-roll. That was much better. 25.
That reminds me of like an aviator's hat.
You all hear quiet sobbing coming from the direction of the wreckage.
We hear what?
Oh, someone needs a hug. I'm gonna go see who needs a hug.
I freak out. I think we landed on somebody.
I go towards the crying to see who it is and if they could use a hug.
The boat's on fire. We just set fire to it.
Well, as long as the place isn't burning, freaking, I'm gonna walk towards it.
There's a little redheaded girl with pigtails. She's got like leaves sticking out of her hair. She's bent down on her knees with her face in her hands, and she's ugly crying. And she's all you guys can kind of understand in like the muffles and the snot, you know, being sniffled back, and just ugly crying is the word mama.
Uh-oh.
I just point at her. Broken.
Fall to the ground laughing.
I go, oh, she is broken. Come here, give me a hug.
Alvin is standing with his mouth tightly pressed together, holding everything inside, trying to be stoic.
I give her like a big old bear hug.
I tell Whisper, low 5, bro.
Oh, this dice in the back too?
Yeah. What am I
What about my tiny dice?
He's learning how to use words better.
Mom, these are mine.
So just a D20?
She doesn't have a perception.
See, that's we don't have any.
Performance is charisma. She should have charisma as a changeling.
Oh, she does have charisma. She got a 4. What's the...
There you go.
She doesn't have...
She didn't have it on the line, so I had it 40-20.
Is she on fire?
No, she's not standing directly on the fire.
Huh?
Okay.
No, I saw her at it.
I don't feel bad then.
Oh, 27, I'm sorry.
So, talk amongst yourselves.
These are mine.
I give her a hug. What did she do after that?
I bought them Christmas one.
Rub snot on your chest.
What's it called? Whisper just kind of goes like this, and then he says in a very deep orc voice, "Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely."
I crawl up into the half elves lap and put my face in his chest and just wipe my snotty nose like all over his shirt. And I just bury my face into his chest and starts crying harder.
Oh, it's okay. The bird scares me sometimes.
Mommy!
Bird's not scary.
And what did the orc do? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
The bird spoke orc.
The bird spoke orc.
Oh, the
Said
bird
that,
spoke
If
orc.
you don't
Sorry.
understand orc, you wouldn't understand him.
Yeah, I don't speak
He's just
orc.
grunting at you.
Oh, and that
Yeah, he
scares
looks
me
at you
worse. And I like crawl over, almost up over the elf's shoulders, like freaking out.
We said he said it as an orc, but did he say in orc or common?
In orcish or just in an orc voice?
In an orc
Yeah, orc
voice.
voice is what he said.
In common.
So,
Oh.
so it was just very deep and grunting, but it was.
Oh, okay. Then it doesn't freak me out as bad, but I just kind of had my face back into the. Who's the elf guy?
That's
Corman.
Corman. It's middle bottom.
Okay.
I'm a half elf.
Half elf? What's the other half?
Human.
Human?
Poop.
Okay.
Poop sandwich.
I'm just kind of writing notes so I know. And I point to the wreckage and I say, "You landed on my mom."
I look around the edge of the wreckage for little.
I go, oh, it's okay, little one. That wasn't really landing. That was more falling out of the sky.
So
No,
he,
I hit the
he-
button that said down.
So he just goes like this again. He goes, everything is changeable. Everything appears and disappears. There is no blissful peace until one passes beyond the agony of life and death.
Hey, wait a minute. Whoa. Where's the mother?
She's dead and burned
Where?
in there.
Do I have to touch to cast Revivify?
It says on there with the range of it.
I'm looking.
You killed the poor girl's mom.
No, that's not what she said. She didn't say we killed her. She said that she's dead
Yeah,
and
it's
she's on
touch.
fire.
Yeah, it's touch.
Bring her back to life in the middle of the fire.
Alvin casts a spell. You hear,
And she dies again.
No,
We just
I-
die
I-
all
I-
over again.
no.
you killed her mom twice.
I look at the little girl and I say, "Oh, let me sing you a cheerful tune." I cast a singing cheerful song and I sing it to her.
And she reaches up and closes, like puts her hand on your mouth and shakes her head no.
All right, Steve.
Hold on 1 second, Mike. I need to look up that spell you just used.
This is just what Alvin would do, though. So
1 second. You said it's called Cheerful Song?
Cheerful song, a tune sweetly sung is worth more than all wealth or war. You sing a happy little tune, boasts the spirits up to 3 friendly creatures within range. Affected creatures gain 1 temporary hit point and add +1 to their attack, saving throw, or ability check made before you start your next turn.
Mike?
I'm plunging into the fire wreckage to find the body.
Leave the cat alone. Get over here.
Are you resistant or protected from fire?
Um,
I'm getting sharp.
not this guy. That was my other one.
Okay. Well, the other one doesn't help you here. So you jump into the fire, taking 6 points of fire damage.
6 points.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm texting you.
Are you?
Yes.
Is this something you'd be able to tell him without other people hearing you as he's jumping into a fire?
I'm telling his person.
No, that's what you mean. Are you? If you're saying something out loud, you just need to tell him. Unless you have a way to tell him secretly.
No, I'm telling his player, so his character will find it out in the thing.
I'm gonna
Should I not do that?
suck it up and keep looking.
Or you could tell him.
I'm asking the DM if it's
You
okay.
can if you want to. It's just he doesn't need that knowledge until I give it to him.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll tell you.
Whatever you have on you that's not metals, catch higher low, Mike.
Hi.
Yeah. What is your equipment that's not covered by magic or armor? cloaks or leather, stuff like that starts to melt and burn.
I go,
Just
Alvin,
my
no,
clothes.
fire's hot.
Everything else is metal. Everything else, or inside the bag of holding.
All right, so yeah, you guys see Alvin just leap into the wreckage. Roll strength.
Ooh, that beautiful bean
He's
footage.
gonna be having throwing it out of the way so everyone would see what he sees.
Strength saving throw or just strength?
With strength.
Okay, but
Just strength. Because this is moving stuff and you're trying to search.
25.
I cover the little girl's eyes and I'm like, oh, don't look at that. No girl shall see a man go catching himself on fire.
And Mike, you take another 11 points of fire damage as you're shifting rocks and stuff, or boards and stuff aside.
Whisper, I think they're all broken.
Followed by another 2 points directly to your hands from grabbing the boards.
Okay.
Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace.
Is anyone doing anything?
Can I see him?
Peace.
Yes, you guys watch him jump into this pile and see him start pulling boards apart.
Oh, I've got this.
I'm gonna. Wait, can I do something? 1 sec.
I'm gonna go help him try to break the boards out.
A crowbar would be really nice right now, wouldn't it? A crowbar would be really nice to open up the
I
refrigerator.
thought you said to make ribs. I was like, yeah, really would.
You roll strike just hit a board. Are you just coming in the pile, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to where he's trying to like pull him and like get him out of the way.
He jumped. He said he jumped into the pile, so he jumped into the center of the pile and started throwing boards all over the place.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm
he
actually
went.
worming my way towards the bottom of the wreckage.
Yeah. Roll another strength, Mike, at disadvantage. And a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And a +1 for my cheerful song.
Yeah.
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. Thank you. Curse you.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I'm gonna
What?
uh,
I guess follow the trail that he's opened up.
22.
He didn't open a trail.
I'm basically diving in.
He runs up.
Yeah, he jumped. Okay.
22 is my low on strength and constitution.
I'll go in my room and shut the door.
Woo!
Ooh, shiny.
Okay.
That's
Well,
a
I've
21.
Athlete.
All right, that goes well with the 23 damage I just rolled for you. You managed to continue being conscious, though.
23 damage.
Yeah, 23 more fire damage.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on him. I don't need to be close to his mic.
Kind of looking at your body at this point, what do you do?
So what?
Athlete. So I can do the we can do this athletics.
I cast Chromatic Orb. Set the fire down at him. Can I do that? Or instead of just casting a creature you can see within range?
Disadvantage to cast it because if you, let's say you use your power to kind of will it to diverge from force, you have to hit a person.
That's
with
what
it.
I'm not.
Heal for 35.
Most people say a target, not a target
Right.
creature. So
That's what I was asking.
So you can roll Arcana at disadvantage to kind of.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me do my job a little better.
What if we roll on running
It's
on?
what the cleric does.
This is then making a distance you can cover increases by number of feet equal to strength 1.
I think it's just that's. I mean, you can jump into the center of the pile if you, especially with that feat. So you gotta roll dexterity not to land on him.
You're 22, Casper.
But if I land on him, then I'm definitely not landing in the fire.
Do you want to aim for him then?
And if anyone else is hurt, heal 35.
Acrobatics.
It's just a dex roll.
Okay,
Roll
so
your Arcana disadvantage.
Huh?
Arcana disadvantage.
11. I need to fix these.
So you run and jump, Mike. As you go to pull another board out of the way, you feel a heavy thump land on your back.
Of course it does.
As you take 5 bludgeoning damage as a halfling slams into your back.
So with a wisdom of 16, would I have common sense to put my knowledge before I?
You probably would not have jumped swinging your weapons around like a
And
psychopath.
I will say very, very calmly with a little bit of stress added to it. I'm not a mule. Get off my back.
What type of board?
Huh?
What type of board?
So
Wicket!
well, that one's
So that works.
It's okay.
Um,
it's 11. No, not 11. I don't think it's 11. No.
I hear that and I say, we landed on a mule too? Oh god, no.
cool.
So I get off of him.
That's why I
I
would have anything to.
trying to show him
No,
like
I did not know you were a blonde, sir.
I get down and I take out my maul.
Ice
Like I can
hitting
split these
fire.
boards open a lot faster.
Well, so
part of it
strong
cools
it
down
is.
and kind of sizzles out, but the fire's still looking at it. It's just a little lower in that spot now.
So, question: when it's an object that's not moving, is it just an automatic hit?
It's just a 10 to hit it.
A 10.
It's a 10 to hit.
That was your helping offer. Give it a
Although,
try.
yeah, it's a 10 to hit, but the any hardness it has when it's on fire is gone.
Yeah.
I don't have water per se.
She rolled a halfling nat 1.
With a 1 from my proficiency, and I've got a +5. I can't even do a 10.
So she takes her sledge and just slams it, and she hits the one board that's not actually on fire yet, and it's kind of the board just kind of.
Because I've got multiple hits in my thing.
Mike, roll another strike.
I've got multiple hits in my thing.
That's nice. You also got 18 damage of fire. That's not hitting you. Mike, 18 more fire damage.
Ouch. That is a natural 20 on the strength roll. So
Alright.
28.
Alright. Managed to throw a few more boards. You see dirt under you now. About a patch of dirt about this big before you pull up the board. Anyone else doing anything?
Not at the moment.
Watching.
Whisper.
I'm still holding the logo.
Trez.
I hear you, Traz.
Still can't hear you, Travis.
Your mic's up, I think.
How about now?
Yeah.
Good.
Damn. Stuff changing settings on me.
You doing anything, Trez? Alright. Now you can roll your strikes. Mike, another strength roll.
Neat.
27.
Nine.
You both take 24 points of fire damage. You have to roll your.
What was
I
this one?
didn't hear you asked for it, Ben. I'm sorry.
This one.
I told 11 she asked
Oh.
for it. I tried to put her in a place where she wasn't going to get hurt.
Mike, between you and Lainey now, you've got an area about this big cleared of just dirt in the center of the fire.
Do I see anything?
No, just dirt.
I have a question. My lightning, does it start fires?
Hits.
We don't know. I haven't used it on any wood people. We'll find out.
It probably depends what it hits. In of itself, it wouldn't, but if it's something flammable, it might.
You continuing to dig, Mike?
Can I cast locate object?
I think that requires.
For a piece?
I'm almost positive it does. Give me a second to verify.
Dang it, I should have grabbed a piece of the girl's hair.
Was there trees here?
A few off to the side, yeah.
Here and there.
Okay.
Is there any water around us?
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. Yeah. So
No,
now
it's an object, not a creature. If it was locate creature, it'd be easier.
there's an entire ocean about 30 feet behind you guys.
He meant fresh water.
Well, any water that we could be throwing on the fire.
Oh, good luck. Why are we putting out the fire that we started?
There's
So
apparently
the
someone
element doesn't
underneath
burn
it.
alive.
Are they buried alive or buried dead?
We done, Mike?
They want the rest of the library.
Just a second.
Okay, we go climb up a tree, whisper.
That's a lot of water. I'm going to sit there in the middle of that fire and go, create water.
All right. Roll the castle.
Big brain energy should have used that before he climbed into the fire.
25. No, because now I'm coming up. I got dirt underneath me. I got water. I got place where I can call water from.
Don't need to call water.
So it was a. Actually.
Yeah, it starts raining above you.
No, it actually called 30 gallons of water.
Yeah. In the form of rain if there's not a body of water. We've had this argument about this spell.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Why you did it, because you said it was a lot more water than it should have been. So I'm regularly around a 50-gallon drum. Yeah, 30 gallons of water isn't a horrendous amount, so it starts raining above you, or directly above the fire. And the fire slowly starts to sizzle out.
That's the whole point.
Sprinkler.
Yeah.
Good job, Mike. That was not meant to sound sarcastic. I apologize.
And you guys take, holy shit, 30 points of damage from the rest of the fire kind of flickering out and the steam hitting you. 30. The fire goes out and the wood at this point is just hot and smoking.
I'm still searching for the body.
I asked the little girl, where did your mother get buried? Do you know where?
No.
Mike, roll strength again.
I yelled to Mike, she doesn't know. Keep looking for the corpse.
25.
Oh.
6 points of fire damage to your hand as you're still throwing these boards around.
They're still hot.
We're afraid this is going to deadly.
You cleared a pretty heavy space. Still no body.
Still gonna keep doing it. Who knows where the body got slammed into or where it got slammed off to?
So between you and Lainey, this takes about 20 more minutes of you guys throwing boards around, pretty much pushing the wreckage out past its original circumference.
At this point, I'm like cradling the little girl, going, oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Over the course of that, you guys take another about 35 points of fire damage, or you take another 35 points of fire damage to your hands from grabbing these boards.
Oh, in that case, I'm dead.
Oh, so I assume once you reach the point where you're kind of once you're at about 5 health, you kind of start staggering and you don't have the strength to lift the board anymore, and you get another burn to your hands, which brings you down to 2, and that's when you, I'm assuming, would make a wisdom roll to see if you can overcome your need to help versus own safety.
Wisdom is not exactly my strong point, and no, it is not. That was a 6.
Okay. Then yeah, you go, can't, Mom. You hear, can't give. Oh! And then you hear crashing and a thud as Mike falls unconscious.
Well, I'm assuming I hear that. I'm like, hey!
Yeah. You all hit it. You see me. Give me. And just drop. Mike, your hands are now permanently scarred and burnt. From to here.
And be like, what's that little girl? I need to go make sure my buddy isn't going to turn into corpse number 2.
1 second. Also, Mike, your gauntlets, if you had any type of gauntlet armor, any special gauntlets?
No gauntlets.
Okay. So whatever gloves or anything you're wearing obviously are gone. Any clothing or cloaks or anything you're wearing is also destroyed. Your bag of holding is charred and looks damaged, looks visibly damaged, and your armor loses 1 point of durability. Or 1 point of HP, rather. Same with you. Whatever armor you're wearing.
Can I find him among the flaming wreckage?
Give me 1 second, Corman. So your loses 1 armor class as well. Any cloaks you're wearing as well got burnt up. And okay. Your armor just loses some of its integrity until you guys can get it professionally cleaned and repaired. Yeah, sorry, I needed to go over consequences real quick, Corman.
Is it still hot steam?
It's gone out at this point. It's hot to the touch.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up him and carry him out.
Okay, so Corman, as you start running over to help, you see Roscoe carrying out the gnome. You see.
I've got fireman carry.
Oh, sorry, carrying out the gnome. You see a halfling with a gnome on her shoulders walking out, both of them covered in soot and dirt and.
I see this and I'm like, man, throw a trench coat on you guys. Might be able to pass for a regular person. Anyways, how's Alvin?
Not responding.
Yeah, because you've been in the fire for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, I'm at 22.
Yeah, roll strength. A disadvantage.
Is he dead or is he unconscious?
Give me a second, Psycho.
But
It's fine. Thank you. Cookies, I'm good.
Oh, 11.
Yeah, so Roscoe comes out, kind of staggering, and she drops to her knees and she collapses next to him.
But I don't drop it.
Yeah, so he's pretty much on her shoulders and they both just collapse into the ground.
Are they unconscious or are they dead?
Roll medicine.
Don't
I can
botch.
do this.
Hey, Alvin.
Yep.
Would you like to go down memory lane and roll your own medicine rolls?
Why not?
The wound again.
It worked really well the first time.
For those of you that are new to this campaign, Alvin, when he first was with us, got his leg chopped off by a falling door and then proceeded to botch his next 3 medicine rolls and essentially stuck his finger in the wound and went, I can fix this!
I'm going to use a lucky to re-roll this one.
So he didn't listen.
And I got a nat 20 instead.
Yep. So you go and you start pushing and you feel his neck kind of give and the halfling instinct kicks in. You kind of feel your arm pull itself back before you find the actual vital. And you say they're both still breathing, just very shallow and very hurting. Alvin seems in a lot, looking over them. Alvin looks in a lot worse condition. His skin is charred and burned. His hands, 3rd-degree burned up to about here. You see all of their armor is pretty much trashed at this point. Roscoe's labored breathing, but still awake, just exhausted.
I'm really lucky that my splitting all the
Well, I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on them. Again. Let's see, 10, 19, 27, 28, 33 healing each.
Mike, high or low?
Hi.
You cleared out about 98% of the area that the original crash had landed in and didn't find any remains.
Okay, so he healed me back for how much? 30?
32. 33, I mean, 33. 19,
No, I didn't mean to.
27.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
33.
get up and I'm going to go back into the wreckage and I'm going to start kicking things around to see if I can find what I'm looking for.
I'm going to grab him by whatever I can grab him and pull him back. I'm like, I think you would have realized by now, fire is hot.
Somebody died. Got to find it.
Let's wait for it to cool off a little bit. Whether
Too
you
late
find
then.
him 2 minutes from now, 2 hours from now, or the
Too
next
late
2
then.
minutes,
Nope, too late then.
I'm going to be able to bring him back either way.
Yes, I can. Too late then.
Okay, good.
Well, good luck, because I can't heal that much health anymore. I can heal you a little bit, not much.
Right. So, Mike, you go in there. You take a point of fire damage over the course of you kicking the boards out of the way at this point. So they're mostly cooled down now. It's just the initial kicking them and melt or burning your foot a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes another 10, 15 minutes. You manage to clear the rest of the area. Or pretty much, you're taking the wreckage from being like this to being around the initial area. And you see no remains, no evidence of a body there. Or actually, roll investigation to see what all you can see.
Investigation. Intelligence. That would be a 19.
Yeah, you look. You don't see anything. There's no skeletons, no corpses, no clothing other than what you've burnt off of yourself at this point.
Okay, so that tells me my next move.
But give me a minute. She walked away from the table. So we're gonna go over to Whispering Glix. Kind of went up a tree, looked around for a little bit, and then wandered off. Did anyone follow them?
Which way do they wander off to?
Away from the ocean.
I would
Torment,
Whoever clicks.
Yes.
Torment, how much did you heal us?
33.
What did you say, Willet?
I would have went with clicks.
All right, so Glix, Whisper, and Traz.
I have my bird flying overhead.
What Whisper?
That sounds like a bad bar joke. A goblin, a kenku, and a lizard
And a
folk walked in.
lizard.
Yes.
We need a barn in this group to kill us.
You get what?
I got my hawk flying overhead, kind of watching it.
So the four of you make your way through the plains, and you come around a bend, and there's a path that kind of tapered off into this clearing that looks like it was used for sitting in the ocean and greeting people that were coming to the land. And you see the path winds down a few hundred yards. You see the edge of a town, it looks like, off in the distance. And Whisper, you find a sign that reads ocean pointing one way and the old tree pointing the other direction.
I'm gonna have my dragon playing with his bird.
Your bird dies as the dragon root right now.
I mean that much.
It's a void dragon!
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
God.
It is playing rather rough though, because again, void dragon. It's not. Its playing is trying to actively murder your hawk for sport.
Your mom was in the garage, and I heard your mom.
There's lots of like the bird fights you see where they kind of
Right.
spiral and
Who is this? Who is it? And I'm like,
swipe at each other.
She's like, who?
I was picturing more that he was kind of like he was nipping at his heels the whole time, like staying far enough away that he doesn't kill it, but staying close that making the bird uneasy.
And you can tell she didn't really want to talk. I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure.
So then there's no like bandits or anything out here. Just looks like open field.
Yeah, it looks like an open field, open path. You don't see anyone out here.
How far away is he? How far away is he from me?
100 feet.
Just need to check for my own reasons.
I say we go get our companions and we tell them that there's a town nearby.
Good idea.
I'm like, okay.
And maybe we can get lodging and
I'm gonna have my
treat it like kings.
Yeah, we also gotta drop this little girl off to the orphanage.
I'm gonna have my hawk disappear.
There's a
So, Josh,
Girl.
you see your void dragon kind of swoop up and come down, jaw open, aiming right for the hawk, and right as it closes around its neck, the hawk disappears.
I just start hearing whimpering. He lost his play. He lost his friend.
you talking about? What do I see?
My baby void dragon flying alone now.
Okay. Back to the crispy people.
That's Sir Crispy to you, sir.
Okay, Sir Crispy, Crispy number 2, Crispy number 1, and Extra Crispy. We're going to town.
Because I'm like, well, what if they can't get a hold of me? I get a hold of them, you know? Because I'm like, you're like, you know, it's
When you come
like,
in, Hawk, you're right in front of me, right next to me.
dealing with your mom or
I looked at Whisper, and then I looked at Big Lizard Guy and go, didn't anybody tell them they shouldn't play with fire?
get a hold of you. Maybe I was the first one to get a hold
I
of
keep telling them the same thing.
Fire's bad.
Fire hot.
Oh, you know.
It's bad. Whenever townfolk want to kill goblins, they come with fire.
I don't know about that. But I cook food with fire, so yeah.
Maybe they were trying to cook themselves.
He just turns to you and just goes back in this little like kind of trance. Share your knowledge is the only way to achieve immortality.
What is the bird talking about?
I don't know.
I think he found God.
Found something.
I thought
He's
you
a monk.
And we have had a near-death experience there as we were falling from the sky.
Whisper,
I mean-
did something hit you in the head when we crashed?
I don't think the birds used to falling out of the sky that way.
I wasn't even on the ship. I bolted the second I could.
Right.
We get our crispy companions and try to tell them that we saw a town. Nobody looks like nobody will ambush us on the way there. I don't know how they'll feel about elves being in their town, though. Especially short green.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And then I cast Bless.
Thank you.
So for the safety of my party, I put my hood back up.
For the safety of your party, since when did that matter?
It's always mattered.
For the safety of my party,
Except for when we
since the man
crashed.
crashed the ship.
It had to land.
Yeah, didn't have to crash.
There was landing and crashing.
We were landing until he decided to crash.
He just So Whisper turns over. I'm sorry, Lainey. What was your character's name again?
Roscoe.
Roscoe, right.
That's right. Roscoe.
So he turns to Roscoe and he just goes, "There's no need to be understanding that. There needs to be an understanding that anger never helps to solve a problem. It destroys our peace of mind and blinds our ability to think clearly. Anger and attachment are emotions that distort our view of reality."
Are you just fucking Googling monk quotes at this point?
Yeah.
I have an entire list of the Dalai Lama that I researched before tonight.
What's your intelligence?
My
Someone's
intelligence?
done a really good job teaching you.
Well, I'm
I take the
also
girl and I hand him to the bird and I say, "Here, take her for a little bit. You teach her your
Don't
wisdom."
give her to Whisper. He might eat her.
She's just hysterical crying at this point, not paying attention.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Sorry about that, guys.
Steve, I'm a little miffed
During dinner.
Boy,
because I can't find a body.
take it up with the halfling or the little girl.
So I come out and I cast a spell. Went off successfully. And I look at her straight in the face and I'm like, "Where is your mother? You have a charisma save you must make of a 19.
What is you dispelling magic? You said?
No, zone of truth.
Oh, Zone of Truth. Nice.
Is it 20?
D20 plus your
Uh-oh.
3. 4.
Whisper
To the
has her.
next
Now we're
boss.
all in this zone of truth. Don't ask me questions.
do I have her?
I gave her to you.
Because he handed her to you.
He just like
He's all-
said, "Here you go."
I told you not to hand her to him.
Hold on, guys. I need to hear what he's saying.
Yeah, what was the save? What's the save?
19.
19.
19.
Yeah, so you can lie one.
So if I just tell them I don't know, that works,
That's lying,
right?
because you know that she won't.
No, not
Yeah,
lying.
you, as long as it's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
Fib or a joke. Or
I don't know.
When was the last time you were with your mother?
Hang on a second. He's looking it up.
Tell him I don't remember.
How long does this spell take?
On a spell save, a creature can't speak
Also,
or look
be
at
aware-
while on the this. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
I will know whether or not she succeeded
Yeah.
or not.
10 minutes.
so you can't tell a lie, so you can not answer.
Hang on a second.
Bottom left. Bottom right.
Effective creatures aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of truth. You could say, "I'm not sure," because
You can stretch the truth.
well, if she knew where the mother, if the mother was dead and the mother was
Right.
buried somewhere, she can't be absolutely positively sure unless she's looking at the grave that it hasn't been disturbed and someone hasn't moved the body. So she could say,
That's, I don't know. That's that.
Well, him asking when's the last time you saw her.
"Well, that one."
Yeah.
I'm saying for the previous one.
Yeah, so him asking when the last time you saw her, you have to answer truthfully or just ignore it.
Am I still in
Yes.
his lap?
Or you're in Whisper's lap.
I'm in Whisper's lap now?
Yeah.
The
Carmen
big
handed
bird.
you to the bird.
I'm in the bird's lap?
Yeah, you weren't
He
off
actually
on
dropped her.
It's a medium size.
Human sized bird.
He dropped her, by the way.
A bird
It's
makes
an angling on the ground at the bird's feet. Or claws.
Feet. I'm
You
pretty
don't
sure.
have like claw feet like a ostrich?
I am double checking.
That's a good question.
Oh no, I have bird feet.
That's
You want to know the last time I saw my mother?
Yes.
She's been here.
When?
I'm trying to think when.
Are you actually trying to think when? Or do you know, does your character know last time you saw her here?
Because if you know, you couldn't.
Yeah, because if you're not actively trying to answer him, you can't
No,
say.
she's actively trying to answer. You know the answer.
Right, but what I'm saying is your character can't say, I'm trying to think when, if your character knows the answer to that question.
I know
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Just making sure.
It's been clarified. I slept yesterday.
Not what I asked.
I'm thinking. She's all pouty. I slept yesterday. I slept the day before yesterday. She was here. She wasn't here. She was not here yesterday. I slept yesterday. She was not here this morning.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Not this morning.
And curse you. Equal opportunity.
I didn't see her this morning. I thought I saw her yesterday, but not this morning. I didn't see her 5 minutes ago. I saw your ship. I did see her yesterday. And not the day before yesterday.
So Whisper then speaks in a deep orc voice. Even the monk doesn't have enough patience for you, Whisper.
What?
You cut out.
No, he in a deep orc voice, he looks at you and says, even a monk doesn't have enough patience for your whisper.
Well, for you, Whisper. You, Whisper.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He's telling you that running out of patience for you. But as a Kenku, he can only recite things he says. He can only mimic. So he's repeating stuff he's heard before to you.
He heard someone else say it to
responding.
him. So
And
he
he's just saying it to you now.
When he talks, she runs and hides behind the half elf.
I look at Alvin. What was the original question now?
That's okay. It's been answered.
What?
And I speak in Glick's voice. We found the town.
Good. I need to go sleep.
Yes, Sir Crispy. Let's go.
Someone's been waiting a long time to say that.
Would that make me original?
Yes.
He's extra crispy.
Yes.
Actually, no, you're extra crispy, I think, at this point.
No, he is. I'm not as bad as him.
No, he's Sir Crispy. He's Sir Crispy.
I'm Sir Crispy. Because when I
He's been
came out of the
knighted.
wreckage, he looked at me and goes, "Hey, it's extra crispy." I go, "That's Sir Crispy to you because I'm knighted."
That's hilarious.
Down.
I just looked over at Glix. I'm looking down at my hands. I'm like, I've been in worse situations.
Your hands look like mine.
She looks at Alvin. And
We'll
she
blend
looks at Alvin and says, "I'm sorry."
So am I.
What is that deception?
Are you actually sorry?
What?
Are you actually sorry?
Yes.
Because she could be actually sorry that he got hurt, even if
Yeah.
she wasn't sorry that she had deceived him. Or whichever the thing.
I would not have the patience for that at all.
Goblin.
So,
Goblin.
Alvin and Whisper start heading for the town.
Yep. With Glix.
And I believe Traz.
Yeah, Traz was with us.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Half Elf guy, what's your name?
No, in-game.
Corman.
2 days.
Armin, are you carrying that small, worthless being with us?
I have.
No, she already got my coat all covered in snot. It's the bird's
Ooh,
turn.
get away!
That's why I handed it to the bird. It's the bird's turn.
She reaches up and
The bird
grabs
doctor
the
sees
half
you
elf's
handle.
hand as they
Bird
start
goes,
walking.
Your coat can be dry cleaned. My feathers cannot.
Yeah, okay, we're going this way.
Just runs over and grabs your hand, Corman.
I'm gonna pick her up, hold her like this with both arms, and we'll walk with her like this.
Roll strength.
Like you got a shitty diaper.
That's a strong roll to roll.
Like you got a shitty diaper, lady.
No, she's got a snotty face.
I rolled a 6.
Well, he's holding. It's like that.
So you pick her up, you start walking, and then you drop her. Roll dexterity save.
That's awesome. That's the second time she's been dropped now.
I'm like, this is what that means. He's covered in snot. I can't keep my hands on her.
I'm changing dice.
Alvin turns around and looks at the half elves. Goes, "Be careful when you put your hands on a little girl."
You take 3 points of
I don't know where your mind is.
I cry.
I mean, she's your size, not mine. Freaking, I don't know what you guys want.
Whoa, now.
You know what? I know how to deal with this little girl.
You're
Give her
wearing
a
a
girl halfling.
Guys.
A halfling. And I kind of shoved the girl towards her.
Hey, DM didn't mind. This is a live broadcast.
So I shouldn't say.
She looks up at Corbin and she like her bottom lip starts to quiver like how like she just saw like somebody kill her puppy.
Hey, I can't help that your mom's dead. I mean, we'll drop you off to the orphanage when we get to the town. I don't know how to deal with the little girl.
So I'm gonna rip a strip off the
I'm
bottom.
a half elf.
I'm gonna rip.
I'm
this
not
strip.
used to seeing children.
Charred as far up as it could go. It's charred and destroyed.
I don't know. Are half elves?
You wear- you don't-
It's fine. I now have a midriff shirt. I ripped off a strip. I
Are they
crumpled
sterile?
it up.
They're not sterile, but they don't freaking have kids all that often because they have such extended lifetimes.
Kind of like
So he said that my shirt was charred pretty high up, so I like cut off a like a 2-inch strip, so it's like a high midriff shirt now. I
So
crumple
you
it
can
up.
see her under boobie.
No, a proper.
I'm joking.
No, so I get.
I did it. I turn slowly away and I start walking.
No, I walk.
Great
I walk
intent.
up to Foreman.
Great intent. I start walking away.
Listen.
I walk up to Foreman and I just take that. Like I kind of look up at him, jump up, and just shove the wad of fluid in his mouth. You got to stop making comments like that.
Still walking away. Still walking away.
I don't have sovereign glue strips to make duct tape.
Alright, so you guys continue down the road. Whoever's going down the road,
I'm following along.
you come winding around the path. You get to the sign where you Whisper and Glix and Traz made it to, and the path kind of winds again. And at the end of the road, you see what looks like a row of thorn bushes blocking the path, or like just giant thorny vines stretching across the clearing. And on the other side of it, past the thorns, they go up about 10 feet high. Past that, you can see the top of it, like a large oak tree almost, about twice the size you'd normally see, kind of wilting past this barrier.
Attack the vines with axe.
Okay, the halfling runs ahead and swings her axe at it. Roll it.
Part the way, guys.
Far away.
Oak trees.
The oak tree past the vines.
29.
That hits. For your damage. Does 21 hit you?
Jesus Christ, shitty rolls tonight.
Not saying they'll roll any better. Yeah, 22 like me.
So the halfling runs in, slices through one of the thick vines. It pops off, and as it hits the floor, spikes shoot up out of it and impale you for 13 points damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, how much damage?
13.
I'm thinking now's the time to use fire again.
You roll investigation.
So what's the
Constitution saving throw.
8? I've got a
16. What's investigation?
Next to it, it says
In
investigation
INT?
intelligence.
I'm not allowed to use this 20
I
for
just
doing
noticed.
saves anymore.
Okay.
Halfling bot.
So it hits you, you feel them pierce, and then your body locks. And your body just kind of seizes and locks up. Go on, everybody. So you make your way over there investigating, and you see an opening that a human-sized creature could fit through. There's a doorway in the vines that just kind of wraps around. So yes, a mouse could fit. A human could also fit.
It's got that labyrinth entrance.
So I haven't made a mouse. I'm not a mouse yet.
So you walk over and start looking at it, and you see that from back a ways, it looks like a solid wall of vines because it goes in, turns, and then goes in.
I look at Corbin with a really puppy look, wondering if I should even tell him about it. Can I help Lainey?
I see her. I'm like, what is it, little girl?
You drop me.
Well, stop being covered in snot.
I'm not covered in snot. You are. You stop being covered in snot. Change your shirt. I
lean over to Glix and I'm like, maybe we should have just left her by the fire.
We didn't go in there. It's
What
not
do you
our
mean?
fault. It's not our fault. The three of us were down there. It's not our fault.
I look at Mr. Glix, and I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Glix, but I found a doorway.
Who fits?
You go over and look at it. It's a normal-sized doorway. It's about 8 feet tall, about 3 feet wide.
In the tree?
In the vines. In all the vines.
So I start jumping in between it, like, look, I'm in the doorway, I'm out the doorway. I'm in the doorway, I'm out the doorway.
I put my left foot in.
So I take it there are no traps in the doorway then.
Roll dexterity save.
I was
You know what? I like what you're thinking.
But you jumped into the doorway, so.
Why do you gotta give him ideas?
No, I was waiting for them for you all to finish.
What do I roll?
Dexterity saving throw.
20
15
plus
2. 17?
You take 8 points of damage as thorns pop out at you. Make a Constitution saving throw as well. I wouldn't constantly waste a big number of ship. It saves some, etc. Max hit points.
Oh, it was an 8. 7, 8. Okay.
It was Corbin, right?
You wrote on the temporary hit points there. What?
Was it Corbin?
Horman.
No. I'm talking about Lainey.
No. Roscoe. Not even close.
What's under there?
It sounded too close to around. I was like, wait.
I'm sorry, you
Okay.
asked me to roll
Constitution
something
saving
else.
throw.
So write it down.
That's what I'm doing.
7.
So she's just like unconscious or not, like paralyzed on the floor, right?
I am
She's
petrified.
standing. She's petrified,
When
basically.
you do it, don't tell me.
Much how she spent all of Friday game the last 2 weeks.
3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So at that point, I'm just gonna.
You petrify as well then.
Uh-oh.
So the thorns hit you and you go, I'm in the... And then you stop with...
I've got like 1 foot out of the doorway, and I'm in the doorway, and I freeze.
So I just kind
I'm
of
like,
grab.
hey, she's finally quiet.
I push her forehead. Does she fall over?
Yes. Much like a
We're not
statue.
going in that doorway.
What are you doing, Josh?
I'm gonna grab Roscoe and just kind of like drag them closer to the to where we are at the door.
Right. So again, you can't really make any.
I'll look to the others. Though I'm like, should we use the halfling's petrified body as like a bridge to get over the doorway?
Wow.
Hey,
Healer
no, you don't notice yet. It's broken.
So Corman, as you say that, you look over and the child is laying as a perfect bridge across the doorway because she got knocked over.
Hey, what do you hear instead? We can just drag her back around. I can heal her after. It's fine.
I'm the mean one.
I'm going to attempt something. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm going to roll Dispel on the doorway. $27 to cast, so it went off.
Yeah.
I think we should set fire to this.
God damn it.
That checks for everything.
I'm going to turn and look at Glix. I'm going, no more fire for now.
But it's bushes and it's thorns. I don't want to get stuck.
And I can do fire.
We'll pull the little girl out before we set it on fire.
Okay, Mike, you see the thorns around the doorway kind of recede.
Let's go in.
Are you, Sir Crispy?
I walk through the door.
I'll follow right behind it.
So you go in, and like I said, it goes in about 5 feet and then makes a 90-degree turn, goes about 10 feet, makes another 90-degree turn back out, and goes in.
Okay.
Is everybody following?
No.
Who's carrying the little girl?
I'm not.
I'm dragging her behind us.
I'm dragging the other one behind me.
So you guys come in, and as you round the last corner ahead of you, you see giant roots that lead directly to this mass of vines that looks like the top has been flattened like a path. You see houses kind of spaced pretty far out on either side of the vine, and straight down. It kind of winds quite a bit. It connects directly to that giant withering oak tree in the center of the area. You look out, you see a bunch of houses and shops kind of all set up along these root paths.
So can we walk up to one of the doorways without getting stuck in the vines?
Yeah, the vines are only as you go through that wall, you see that the vines is just a wall around the area.
Okay, so I go up to one of the doorways, probably a shop. I knock on the door, or if it's open, I enter.
You knock. You hear someone. Who's there?
Hello, I'm just wondering, does your city have an orphanage?
We kind of just abandon the young that we don't want to deal with.
Okay.
He just leaves her at the
Light her house on fire.
That's one technique.
Also, there's a present at your doorway. I set the girl down and I run off. And he never saw me. He doesn't know what I look like, so I just start acting normal.
As he takes off running down the street.
What's her door?
Whisper Glitz Albatross.
I'm just laughing, watching.
I'm kind of curious to see what happens when this guy finds the girl on his doorstep.
Quick question.
So
So they're
petrified,
like,
by the way.
so they're petrified, as in just like solid body locked up, right? They're not stone or anything.
Yeah, they're just locked up.
Okay.
Pretty much all their
Just
muscles.
I just want to make sure I'm not breaking her by
Position
accident.
her, yeah, position her in a way that she's like, she's jumping back and forth. She's like standing like that.
Not you yet. So the door swings open. You see a older human male poke his head out, look down at the girl.
I wave.
As we brought her back.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay, so I'm curious.
Yeah. Nope. Not my turn.
I'm curious if this isn't like the Hansel and Gretel. The stepmom didn't want to deal with them anymore, so the dad left them in the thing, came to check on them, and then stayed away.
What are you doing?
Um,
I'm
Kind
gonna
of
walk.
like I'm just gonna walk through the opening of the town and just dragging her behind me.
Who are you dragging?
Who are you dragging? Roscoe woke up.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, sorry, Roscoe woke up.
I go to that guy's door.
Still jamming.
Standing in front of the door.
Standing
I
white.
scoot her out of the way.
Corbin, would you have laid her on the ground or stood her up in front of the door?
Just propped her.
Corbin,
They say what?
would you have stood her up or laid her down in front of the doorway?
I stood her up.
Okay, so she's standing in front of the
Okay.
doorway.
So it's up front. And I knock on the door.
Hello?
What happened to this girl's mother?
I don't fucking know. She shows up here every once in a while crying that her mom's lost again. She does dig through piles of shit, chasing animals, digging through wreckage, looking in the forest, looking in the mountains. Not my turn.
You're up.
There's an inn 3 doors down. Take her there.
What's your name, sir?
None of your business, sir.
I pull out my sledge, not my sledge, my thing.
And I out of there.
My splitting maul, and just kind of tap on the door with the back of it. What's your name, sir?
You hear a loud tapping back. I said none of your business.
Here's Roscoe!
Dexterity save disadvantage.
I just want to be known that I'm not in this area.
After I drop up the
now
little
you know
girl,
why I stand
walk
right in the middle
away.
of town and watch.
9. Hey, Corman, you want to hit me with some healing real quick?
Nope. Not a second you can't. So your sledge goes through his door, and as it goes through, you see a man in robes holding a long stick, and he points it at you. It says, "My turn."
Okay,
You see
well,
a-
that was my splitting maul.
Whatever weapon goes through the door, you see the weapon.
That's
You're holding it still. It breaks through the door.
Okay, so do I get to do a...
After his reaction, he was holding in case you blasted through his door.
Okay. He's gonna regret that. I don't care if he's DMPC PC.
Here it is.
Sir Crispy, it looks like you need new armor.
Mhm.
You guys gonna walk to a blacksmith?
I gotta find this down lane.
Oh, you're on your own. We'll maybe place bail.
Beat you up so bad.
Place
No, I'm
bail.
like 10 feet away watching.
I ain't trying to get caught up in that.
Some ham skin in there or something.
Anyways. Play the game.
Ouch.
I am. You're wrong.
What happened to the halfling?
I think I'm exactly 0.
A small glowing bead shoots out from the door after she splits it and explodes, and she goes flying.
Nope, I'm gone.
That was awesome. I walk over the door and knock.
We don't know. We do half your life over.
Cool. I'm
Yeah,
roasty toasty.
Now she's extra crispy.
White Glicks.
I walk over to that door and I knock.
The
What
door
door?
gone.
The one that the light came out of.
Huh?
The one the light came out of.
Yeah, no, the door's gone. It's splintered backwards.
Oh,
And
so
you-
it's gone?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
there's still a door.
It knocked me back off the
functioning.
chair.
Yeah. Oh, you took.
Okay, so I knock on the door jam then.
A stone.
You're not stunned.
Stunned.
You're petrified.
Oh.
You're just muscular.
Essentially lockjaw at your whole body.
Yes.
So, what am I? 10?
It was 40. Mine was 42. He wasn't aiming at her, and I was standing.
So
in
you're
front of
standing right next to her. It's still.
I was
It's,
standing in
it's an
front.
AOE though. It doesn't matter how you're ordered. If you're in the blast radius, you take the damage.
Oh, how much?
42.
Holy crap, Batman.
What's the AOE?
Fireball.
Area effect.
I mean,
I knock on the door jam instead then.
Okay. You see a man in robes with a staff standing there.
Tell him that was awesome. How do I get one of those?
It's a fireball spell. You can learn it from a mage. You can buy wands of it. Please leave me alone. I want nothing to do with adventurers. I'm tired of this shit.
Do you have a wand of such things?
If you promise me that you and your party will leave me alone and not fuck with me in any way, I will figure out a way to get you one.
I promise.
Okay. I'm going to put a curse on it that it will explode if anyone fucks with me again from your group.
But wait a minute. Whoa.
I missed that.
What if I get no control over this loony thing?
Don't make a
One of
promise.
your people just busted down my door for no fucking reason.
How does he know that's one of his people?
It's a halfling. They have
You
no
all
reason to
stood
do
together,
anything.
Whisper.
I'm not in the area.
No, I'm answering your question. It was a quiet day, then all of a sudden, shit went downhill, and there's a bunch of weird creatures here.
And you brought her back.
What did you say, Glitz?
I just thought it was cool the way you pummeled the halfling. I wanted something that does the same thing.
I will make you a fireball wand if you make sure none of these people come back to my house and bother me or anyone in this town.
Define bother.
Breaking shit that does not need broken, threatening me, attacking any of us.
Got it. I promise none of that will happen.
He turns and he hands you a stick. It has 2 charges.
How many?
2.
Awesome.
Wait, he said he was not going to
You're unconscious.
Well, since I'm getting bundled up with this, I'm just gonna start dragging Lainey over or not Lainey.
You
Run over to the whisper and go, I got the boomstick.
wake up as you get knocked back by the fireball. You wake up as the fireball explodes around you. You see the halfling go flying right as you regain control of your body.
I'm like this.
So in order for us to have this boomstick, we have to make sure nobody here breaks things, hurts anybody in town, or... Shit, I forgot the third one, man.
Father's done.
I'm just pointing down at Roscoe.
Let's go.
Yeah. Pointing down at her unconscious body.
Oh, Roscoe, yeah.
Just gonna grab her leg. I don't have no healing. I'm gonna go
I tell you,
waving at Horseman.
the halfling's name is Roscoe, Whisper.
Roscoe.
Corbin, you see the Kenku. Roscoe!
Is Roscoe dying?
I see that. I'm like, I'm done healing stupid people today.
So, Whisper's gonna grab her by the leg and start dragging her to the inn.
Did you say the inn?
Yeah. Because the last thing you heard before she got fireballed was there's an inn 3 doors down. It's their problem now.
Oh. I tell Whisper, the inn is bad.
And then she decided to demand his name for some reason. Presumably to blame him for it.
So when we went there, he said that it was their thing.
As I figured.
Okay, Whisper. I don't do sign language, so I'm going to say, caw-caw, caw-caw. Did it work?
You just swore at him.
She looks around and goes, I don't see any caca.
Use your words, Whisper. Use your words.
No, it just smells like burnt flesh. Again.
It smells like that, but I don't see any caca.
Is Extra Crispy dying?
You would have to, somebody would have to do a heal
He's
check.
asking Whisper, so Whisper's holding your body.
Heal. He's like talking as Horseman. Not healing.
Healing? Do I have medicine? Oh, you're in blood. I got medicine.
I got medicine too, but I don't know how to heal magic.
I'm going to check out Roscoe.
Okay.
You understand they're invisible.
21.
Yeah. Heavily burnt. Heavily bruised. Unconscious. Not in great condition.
Johnny 5 alive.
I'm going to attempt to stabilize in case there is no stabilization at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. You managed to stabilize her. You kind of bandage the open, oozing wounds.
I'm going to stomp over and put my hands on her and heal back 60 points.
I'm gonna pull out a rock and I'm gonna set it on Roscoe's forehead.
You're at -10. You get.
I was gonna do it, but
And you wake up and there's a rock. Oh,
He yells at Alvin, "Hurry up, Whisper!"
I'm going to lift my chain shirt. I have no clothes underneath, and I'm going to moon him and then drop the chain shirt again.
Who'd you moon?
My character goes, ew! And covers her eyes.
It's like, oh my god.
you're blind.
Pull him.
He goes, I don't know about the rest of you, but I got to buy some clothes and armor.
Is it okay for me to move this? I'm like feeling the rock on my head.
It's just a rock. It says something though.
I don't read it first.
Actually, a higher low glitch when you reach into your sack.
I forgot about that.
Low.
Yeah, you fought the rock first time. What's it say on it?
It says boomstick bad.
So you look at it, it says boomstick bag. Bad.
He's the only one I've seen pull out rocks and say things right. But fucks.
Or just dexterity strike.
Dexterity strike. Where's the?
Just do 20 plus dex. Are you proficient in throwing rocks at people? Are you proficient in throwing rocks at people?
No. You said just dex.
Yeah. Because you're a melee fighter.
Your little shithead dice.
But
Almost got a 20.
She pops up and just hucks the rock at you, and it just kind of scatters at your feet.
How
Thank
rude.
you. I pick my rock up. I walk over and I set that rock at that door jam where that guy was with the boomstick.
Okay. As you walk over, he's hitting a large slab of wood in front of the door frame. He looks down at the rock. What does it say?
Boomstick bad.
He just grabs it, puts it in his pocket, and sets the wood up against the wall or the door frame.
I was trying to use it as a warning for people, but okay.
Do you say that, or
Yeah, that's what I tell him, and I walk off.
you hear the thud as the rock is cutting down on the ground?
That's the warning for I'm gonna invite you.
That's all I can tell my
Yeah.
Right, what you done?
Sir Crispy, are you
Oh.
going to the blacksmith?
I noticed that you're not doing it, and I'm still
I'm going to
seeing
go to
it.
the tailor first,
So you're good.
get clothes,
-10.
and then I'll go to the blacksmith to fix the armor.
Also, you kind of pissed them off.
So,
Did your weapons get
Whisper
destroyed?
turns to Roscoe and says in the orc voice again, "Forget the failures, keep the lessons."
If you just forget to kill, you just keep the lessons. Whisper does.
I kind of look over at Glex, and I start to whisper, and I kind of give him like a knowing slow nod. Okay.
You done?
I just turn to Glix. I'm just like,
I don't even understand what you're saying, man.
I think
knowledge
he's
is a virtue.
Who?
I tell you, ignorance is bliss.
Hey, Alvin, did you lose your weapons or just your armor?
No, not my weapons, because my weapons are magical in nature as well.
Okay, nice. I was gonna say I could always hunt something and make you stuff out of bones and hide and whatnot.
Very true.
You know what? We're going to take a quick intermission because I want a milkshake.
That means that.
I want a milkshake.
We have to figure out what you're doing, figure out where you're proceeding.
What?
I'm going to be right back.
Flat.
Well, I mean, I was told the inn was bad, so I don't know where to go now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Discuss with each other. Figure out the battle's going to be.
I'm actually.
Gosh,
Patty.
it's one of the 3 rules I live by.
There's people here.
Mm-hmm.
I said patties, not rolls.
Greasy white humanoid with pointy teeth are vampires. Eaters in towns with necrotic purple eyes are demon and possessed. And the inn is really bad.
I want a couple.
Those are all things you must live by.
Try it up.
Yes.
You were a real pain in my ass for some of my previous characters.
That's what he was told. The 3 things of survival in this land.
And he was told them by Zook.
You should have listened to Ben.
Zook made more sense.
Luke was off his rockers and ended up being a suicide bomber.
I think I got all 3 of my sayings from Zook.
That's what I said. They all came from Zook. I miss Zook.
So where are we going after this? All I know is Alvin needs to go get a pair of clothes.
Yes.
Yeah, he said he needed clothes. So we were going to go to the clothing shop.
Oh, by the way, on Alvin's right butt cheek is a map back to his homeland.
Whisper couldn't care less. I'm just gonna explore the town, see what's here.
Well, I figured if we start talking to people, they'll start telling us there's some kind of horror or something in town.
I can't talk.
Just so you guys are aware, the DM cannot hear you guys at all. So if you're trying to do stuff in game, like you're gonna have to repeat it to him when he comes back.
We're just trying
We're
To figure it out. Okay. Okay, just letting you know.
Okay.
I didn't even know that you weren't where you could hear them. So
I don't know what to do.
yeah.
I think we should follow the yellow brick road.
There's enough of us short people.
Exactly.
We can all start singing. We are lollipop. Okay. No.
I start digging out the Happy or something.
We all represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
Okay, so the first thing we have to do if we're part of the Lollipop Guild is we got to find the lady that's mad because somebody dropped a house on her sister.
Does mother count?
Who?
And does a mother count? And does the ship count as a house? Because you.
Yeah, it had a house. Yeah. So she's the Wicked Witch?
Very possible.
Who's got water? Throw water on her.
I don't know. I don't trust her. That's what the whole.
We
Zodiac
crashed right
was.
next to the
It helped me
sea, so there was
establish
plenty
the
of
fact that I
water.
couldn't trust her.
And does she have a little dog?
Yeah, because that was the real villain of that movie.
If you see flying monkeys, then you know for sure.
I mean, if you stop and think about it, in that entire movie, there was only one person killed. And there was only one murderer. In the entire film.
I haven't watched Wizard on Oz in years.
It was Dorothy. Dorothy is the villain. She's the only killer in the entire movie.
I've been told that the Good Witch is the actual bad guy.
Only if you're watching, what is it, Wicked? The new play?
Yeah, because I was told that like she could have sent her home the second she got there. Instead, she sends her on a quest to kill a witch, so that way she could take over that witch's land and expand her empire.
Makes sense. So instead of Dorothy being the villain, the White Witch is the villain, and Dorothy is the dupe.
Yep.
The patsy.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, even if she's a good witch, she's still a witch.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, the Wicked Witch only became the Wicked Witch because of the Good Witch.
And
Uh-huh.
technically speaking, it's just like shit. No matter how you try to color it, it's still going to be shit.
So, are we taking the wounded people to the inn? Was that what the plan was?
I'm sorry, one more time.
Was the plan to take the wounded people to the inn?
Well, I was gonna take her to the inn, but then you told me it was bad, so I just kind of like kept her there till Alvin came and healed her.
Huh. Well, we don't have to go in the inn. We can knock on the door and hand them to her.
Oh yeah.
And then we don't have to carry her around. And this time, I'll pay them to have them help her, so we don't have.
Where are you going? Oh, you want to lay on the carpet. Oh, you're so cute.
The things Josh says to me.
He says I'm talking to you. I'm obviously talking to Psycho.
My narcissistic self always assumes so. And Psycho's too busy playing another game to pay attention to what's going on.
I'm still listening to all.
Sorry.
You know we're glad to be brought into this group.
What do you call a disabled child in a fire?
What was the name of that child we've been holding around?
No, Hot Wheels.
Oh, jeez. So on a political related note, looks like the stimulus package is going to be passed.
It has to go through the House again.
Yeah, it's not going to have a problem going through the House again.
Well, it almost failed the first time. There were even Democrats running against it.
But there's Democrats that are now going to approve it. Because they lowered who's getting it, so they brought down that threshold, and they took away some of the other things that those more moderate Democrats would actually have a problem with.
Question: Who's It was based off like 75,000 income, right?
Correct. If you're
is that past tax return or current tax?
Whichever one they've got to run off of.
We're all
Okay,
part of the
good.
lollipop field.
Technically, last year I was making less than 75. This year, I'm technically making more than 75.
Well, hopefully everybody comes back soon so I can check the small child before we leave her at the doorstep to make sure she's not dying. Since how she has not made a sound in about 20 minutes.
I know, right? I don't know. I'm not there. I'm looking for clothing and then armor.
Yeah, we said we'd meet you there. We're trying to get rid of the dead weight.
I mean, the dead weight I don't trust at all. That was the whole point of the zone of truth.
Oh, I have an interview on Monday.
Oh, nice. Where?
Plastics manufacturer, I believe.
Oh, that'd be a good job.
Let's see, what was the exact name? Plastic Industries.
So, I want to check the vitals on the small child that we've been carrying around because of the fact that she has not made any sound in 20 minutes, and she
woke up as she got fireballed, and she said a couple things to somebody, so she's awake now. She's just very badly burnt.
So she's okay? She is conscious?
Well, yeah, she's conscious and burnt.
Okay is a relative term.
She looks fairly wounded, but she's breathing and whimpering and whining and complaining.
Okay, we're going to take her to the inn because they said that's where the healer is. I will not go in the inn because inns are bad, but I will knock at the door.
Right. So you go to the inn.
So yeah, we go in and basically kind of like push her in.
I need to talk to a person though.
You go to the inn and it looks like it's carved out of a tree trunk pretty much. You start banging on the door. You go, hold on. Not hitting my fucking door.
Hey.
Oh, and then hold on. The second the door opens, I vanish.
Oh.
I tell you, stop doing that. We're not supposed to bother the town folk.
Dan, as he's doing that, as you hear the guy the third time say stop it, the one starts beeping.
Okay, stop it. Boomstick's gonna boom.
The door swings open and it's an older elf with long gray hair. What?
I say this little person is hurt. I will give you 2 gold pieces to help her. I hand him 2 gold pieces.
Why have you brought this creature back to us?
And does he take her?
No, he takes the gold. And he's
No,
looking
no,
at
no,
it.
no. Unless he takes her into the room, I do not hand him the gold.
You didn't say I had to take her into the room. You said to heal her.
Oh, so he is doing something then.
Yeah.
Okay, I touch his arm, and I go, tag, not it, and I run.
God damn it.
Oh, damn.
This is what they do.
7.
You should know he's an elf. It's an elven game.
You hear cursing and you hear a bow being drawn.
Oh shit.
Corman. Oh, never mind. Does a nat 20 hit?
Hit who?
Corman.
It dies.
He's firing at us.
Oh wait, it's a ranged weapon. Then no,
Why?
because my shield is a shield of arrow catching or whatever. So it gives me twice. Gives me +2 AC against range objects. So technically, I have 22 AC against range.
Nat 20. So it doesn't confirm crit, but it still hits.
I catch
Yeah.
it.
So, yeah, it
I
was a
have
nat
22 AC.
Nat 20 though. So 20 plus his modifiers.
Well, he's an elf. He automatically gets a +1.
So it's a 26 to hit you.
Yeah, it hits me. Yeah.
It's not a critical hit, but it hits you and it just kind of bounces off you. You look down. There's no head on the arrow. It's just pretty much a wooden shaft with feathers, and etched in roll perception.
No way.
Oh god dang it! Please no.
Motherfucker was ready.
You met your counterpart.
18.
You look down, expecting blood. You look down. You see the arrow laying on the ground, and carved into it, it says "Fuck you, you're it." You hear the door slam.
Is anyone near me?
Your team.
I'm assuming me.
I'm invisible.
I smacked
I
the
went to go
fucking
find
goblin.
Alvin, so you don't see me.
I was gonna smack the fucking goblin. It's the halfling next to me.
I don't work through that.
How about Traz?
Huh?
What she's giving me.
I'm not there. Sorry.
Brad, where you at?
I would have been with him.
I smack him and go, "You're it!" and start running off towards towards somewhere else, fucking anywhere else.
What's your run speed? So at this point, I'm
30?
chasing you at this point.
30.
Better question is what the hell's my name?
I think 30 as well, will it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're running around the town pretty much Scooby-Doo's antic style.
Yeah, pretty much.
Buildings.
I didn't want to blow a whole person.
Corman and Will roll dexterity.
Save or just regular dexterity? Save or regular dexterity?
Regular.
There.
13.
My dice down. Ooh. 19.
How's it gaining on you? There's about a 5-foot gap between the two of you.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna while he's chasing me. Is he running full sprint?
Are you?
No. I'd have caught you already, probably. If I was.
Are you still running at a high speed though? Well, if anything,
regular
okay. If he's
speed
not running a
unless
sprint,
you're-
I'm gonna sprint and I'm gonna
I was
freaking.
gonna say I wouldn't sprint until you would.
I'm gonna start sprinting. What does that work? How does that speed modifier
It's
work?
just double.
60 feet per round.
Which we have the
I'm
same
sprinting.
speed.
I'm assuming you do as well, will it?
Yeah.
And as soon as he starts sprinting
My
behind me,
primal cat instinct chases.
after a few moments of him chasing me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna suddenly stop and go into like a crouching action, so that he trips over me.
Will it
You
dexterity
hope
save?
I trip over you.
Bark all day, little doggy.
Said this was a save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, actually, I don't think.
That's okay.
So apparently this town plays the game of tag with you. Dan took you to the inn. Dan whispered took you to the inn. Thing on the door. Guy opened up and Dan goes, "Are you too old to help her?" And he goes, "Oh, why did you bring her back to me and heal you?" Dan goes, "Tag, you're it." He pulls out a book and on the arrow it says, "Fuck you, you're it."
Wait.
So Corman's in charge of you currently.
22.
An arrow, it had no head on it. It was just a one arrow, pretty much to say, "Hey, I touched you." Now it's your.
So nobody wants her.
So Corman's currently in charge of you again. Or actually, sorry. So Corman tagged Traz and then took off running and said, "You're in charge." So now Traz is in charge of you.
Who's
22.
Trask?
Well, 22. You managed to vault over him because right as he crouches down, you go into primal mode and start on all fours, and you manage to vault over him, and your tail slaps him on the back of the head for 2 points.
You're it.
I yell, "No tag backs! No tag backs! Go tag someone else!"
I hear a little late, sir.
Oh, good. You don't sound like you're shuffling your feet either.
I'm not.
What are we
Right.
even supposed to be doing right now? We're
Right.
just trying to get rid of this fucking orphan.
Then I book it back to the gate.
I have no
Just staying
idea.
on all fours at the point.
I just
Full
look
speed.
at Corman. And I just like exhale. I just exhale out with my fist like this.
I look at her and I go, "Yes."
Yes. She says her nose itches. No, I'm kidding.
Wipe it on Corman. My nose itches. Like, fine, I'll just go. And I just turn and walk out.
We're free.
Damn it.
Oh fuck, that was horrible.
So bad.
Oh, I'm gonna do a thing. Corman, as she starts walking away, you feel like you're getting weaker. She moves away from you.
Oh, come on.
Glad I'm not an awful character.
Oh, Constitution
You know-
saving throw.
You've been tethered, Joe. You've been tethered.
Nope.
What's that mean?
Whoever is it for dealing with you has to be near you. They're in charge of you.
Oh, I'm gonna play with those.
14. So you're able to resist it. You feel this like thing tearing at your heart.
Do I know this? Can I
No.
know this?
Mm-mm. It's just for whatever reason, people don't seem to want to deal with you, but there's always one person that's always in charge, seems to be in charge of you, and doesn't let you out of their sight, even though they seem very upset about it. Go and roll
Can
wisdom.
you send that to Dean?
What's that tomorrow?
Go and roll wisdom.
Roll wisdom?
Yeah. What's the general knowledge? If she's something she could piece together by now.
19.
You were able to piece together. There's something magical about this going on.
You send that to Dean tomorrow.
Did you send a picture of the sauce too?
No. Where's the sauce at? The bag goes on the
I don't
other.
remember.
Okay.
In a fridge somewhere.
In the refrigerator?
Does it look like cake batter to me?
The bag goes next to that.
Yeah, and it looked like cake batter to me, so I think I put it in the fridge in here.
Okay.
In the bottom.
That was the sauce. From sauce.
I realize that now. I just wasn't aware what any of it was. I was trying to clean up the game. Anyway, so yeah, Corman, you feel like something pulling apart your innards.
I walk up to the rest of them like, "Guys, I don't feel so well."
As you start walking away from her. It's like you're being pulled, like a horse is pulling you in the other direction, like you're fighting against us.
I go, "I'm so tired." And I curl up on the floor. So tired.
It's called hurt pride. You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Corman, roll another Constitution save.
I can't heal this.
I
Hey,
told you what
21.
it was.
I'm fucking with you.
I already told you what it was.
You're getting weaker and weaker as she's still walking away.
I'm dying. Well, I don't think my character would piece this together.
Roll wisdom.
I told you what it is. It's hurt pride. You'll be fine.
23.
You think it has to do? You noticed that it was you walking directly away from it that started hurting, so you think it might have something to do with that.
I start slowly crawling. I'm dying. I start crawling towards the girl. I'm dying.
I thought you were walking away.
A witch.
I'm running away. Am I alive?
know what you're
I'm
doing.
awake now, right?
Oh yeah. So you got healed. You
So
got healed.
I turn to Gil. I yell over to Gilix. Get the water. Get the water. I think we got to splash her.
Little girl, it looks like he can't live without you.
I never said that. I'm just dying.
I walk over and kick you.
I'll chase you after
Wait,
her.
wait,
and
I kick you. Get up, you little weakling.
As he kicks me, I tag him.
Sweet.
Yeah, him kicking you tags him in.
Yes.
Okay.
Over game what she's doing, so she's
And I'm assuming I'm not feeling that stuff anymore. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
get up and run away.
as soon as he kicks you, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you instantly feel better. Glitz, you now feel like something's ripping at your heart.
Okay. Who's near me?
Nobody. Corner was crawling towards her.
I take off running.
Who do I see in the party in my sight?
Would you roll wisdom first?
No, it's a tag game. He said tag when he tagged me, so I'm tagging the next person.
Oh, he didn't tag you then. You tagged him, which
So
means
you
he didn't say it.
see Whisper, Alvin,
I'm
Trav.
invisible.
I'm not there.
If he can't, you said that he didn't tag him. He got tagged when he kicked him, so he wouldn't have
Well,
said it.
he said something. He said you're it when he was swinging.
Yeah,
by.
he did say you're it when I kicked him.
No, what I was saying is that Steven had said that Corman had said that he was going to tag you and say it, but then Steven said, well, when you kick him, that technically tags you in, which means that Corman wouldn't have needed to say you're
He
it.
still does it because he gets kicked and still goes you're it. But it was the
It was the kick that
Corman notices the kick is what transferred, but he's still you're it.
So who do I see besides Alvin and Whisper?
No. Alvin's not there.
You don't see where'd Alvin go?
Alvin went
He went
a
to
long
the-
time ago when they were starting all this mess. I left
He
to go
went to
to a
get armor
tailor
and
and
whatnot.
armor because I need clothes.
And I'm
So you only see Roscoe and Traz.
Okay, I tag Roscoe.
the shit. I avoid your shit.
They're
going to
sabers.
take that opportunity. And I'll let take that opportunity to stuff.
I should have swung against him instead of doing that.
Let's roll dexterity.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Why's he rolling so many dice?
So that's a 19.
And while they're not watching me, I'm going to stealth and go find out.
Roll stealth, will it?
Ooh, yeah.
You feel the drain as soon as he tags you and you feel the drain.
23.
I should have ready reaction.
And I say, tag, you're it. And I run.
Just walking at this point.
Alvin and
Yes,
Reed. Alvin, you're sneaking away through the town. All the buildings look pretty similar. They look like they're all carved from tree trunks.
Card from tree trunks. That's kind of cool.
I think we'll look at that.
Are rogues faster?
Then
I do have mobile, so I do move at 40.
Roll survival, Mike.
That's my choice.
15.
it's only good one salt.
Want to drink water?
So you managed to find a blacksmith that takes you a little bit of searching and guessing and knocking on doors.
I have a quick question. When the spikes attacked me earlier from the vines, was it technically poison?
I don't know.
Okay. So I would get advantage.
No, it's magic.
They classified as a poison, but it wasn't poisoning you. It was just a magic. You managed to find a blacksmith bike.
I can't tag
Awesome.
that.
Oh, I need a tailor first, sir,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm not taking off my armor in front of this armor unless I've got clothes to put on underneath.
Okay, well, the tailor, because I'm lazy, is next door.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go in and go. I need small people leather and
You go in, and there's a human behind the counter. How can I help you, sir?
I need clothes.
Oh, shit, you came to the right place.
I thought so.
You looking for fancy, crap, potato sack?
Gotta go underneath this and keep me comfortable.
Looking for something warm, something cool. It's like this.
I need something comfortable to go underneath the armor.
Just no chafing.
You have something magic, something normal.
I'll go with magic if you got it. Depends upon
Give
what the
me-
magic is.
Give me a minute, let me see what I can find you.
Thank you, sir.
He disappears into a back room. A couple minutes pass, and he comes back with a couple shirts. Look like they were sized for you. You can see where he cut it down to fit you. He lays it out in front of him.
Awesome.
This one will heal you periodically throughout the day. This one here will make it harder for people for their weapons to sink into your skin.
Ooh.
Which one's there?
How thick are they?
They're regular shirt thickness. They're not very thick.
Good. I'll put them both on because they'll pad the armor and they'll give me both. I'll take them both.
The tailor would have waited to cut them down so he could afford them. The tailor's not very bright.
That'll be 50 gold each.
Dude, Mike,
He
I
hands me
think-
a platinum piece.
Mike, I think you were about to have slave labor. If you couldn't have afforded those shirts, he cut them down before he made sure you could pay for them.
Why no?
Actually, how much is the platinum piece again?
Isn't it 100 gold?
100 gold.
Okay, I thought it was 10. All
I
right.
thought it was then too.
No, it's because there's an EP between it. I don't know if that exists in this world though.
No.
Then it's probably just 10. Okay, then instead I will hand him 10 platinum.
He takes it. Thank you.
I need pants too.
Yeah, but that'd heat you.
He hands you another. He goes back and just drops a pair of trousers on the thing for you, cuts them and hands them for you really fast. Here you go.
How much for those?
You're ready to give you a couple more
A
sets.
silver.
The whole match.
Hands him over a silver piece.
Thank you. Anything else I can help you with?
Because I told Grayson the
Yeah, changing room.
And you put one in here, you close.
He looks around. It's in a wide open shop,
And then
except for the back
another
room
one
here.
Under my bed.
That's what.
I don't really have a changing room. People usually just go home and change.
I don't have a home. My home was destroyed.
You're welcome to use my back room if you're okay with me searching you before you leave or leaving all of your items out here.
I forced a tear out of my corner of my eye.
If you leave all of your bags and stuff out here, you can go change in the back room.
Natural 20 and deception.
Yeah. He doesn't argue it.
It's a waste of a natural 20, but it's still funny.
You're so funny to me. Just don't try to stand up. Okay.
I'm like, okay, don't hurt my bag, please. It's all charred and everything, so it's kind of a little fragile. Go back in the back and change, come back, because my bag's still there.
Nope.
Thank you.
It and him are gone.
Hang on. Steve. You can come to the back room. I'm watching. Remember.
Yeah. Your bag and him are completely are gone.
Would I have found him at this point?
I'm going to cast the spell Locate Object.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, watching.
He's standing in the same spot you left him. Doesn't look like your bag's been touched.
Come back and go. Trustworthy. I like that. It's a good thing the trap didn't go off.
He looks at you, looks at the bag, and he kind of just pokes the bag.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing happens, and I giggle.
Damn, I like a good trap. And he waves at you, and he's missing these two fingers. He goes, bye!
I'm going to step over next door. I'm like, to the armor, I'm like, hello, good sir.
The dwarf there. Looks like you've been through the ringer.
Yes.
Fine.
Twice.
Fire's bad. Was it a mighty battle with a dragon?
I told him.
Better than the door.
Was it a mighty battle with a dragon?
Something like that.
Do tell, do tell. I love a good story.
No. Let's see. I had this goblin. He decided to sit there and ride this flaming dragon out of the sky. Came crashing down and landed on me.
Wow.
Somehow the goblin walked away free. I got burned. I tried to harvest some of the skin and everything, but the thing emulated. He said he liked a good story. He didn't say the truth.
Yeah. He goes, I enjoyed the bullshit story as well. Thank you. How can I help you?
I need this armor fixed. I was being a little bit too noble.
Is there any magical properties behind it?
This? No. The belt? Yes.
Yeah, he takes the armor. Any crest you want repaired or put on it?
Yes, and I show him the symbol of the goddess of revenge.
He kind of points. He goes, "Do you want to appear on like the shoulder, or do you want a large emblem on your chest?"
Large emblem on the chest.
Yeah, so that'll be an extra 10 gold piece for the customization, and 8 gold to repair it.
Okay, hand it over to him.
It might take me a good portion of the day to fix this, though. It's pretty heavily damaged.
I understand. I'll walk around feeling like I'm naked until then.
As for the belt, I can do my best, but I can't promise to fix any magical properties that are in it.
The magical properties are not damaged. The belt is. Slightly.
Right. I will do my best to repair the belt, but again, playing with magic items is a little trickier.
Then I'll keep the belt. I'd have no problem with it being a little charred.
All right.
Then
I do require half the payment up front, please.
I hand them all payment.
Yeah. Thank you. He slides under the counter. You hear him pet it. You see him kind of gently pick it up and place it in a box and close the box over it. Anything else I can help you with?
2 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours.
Come back in the morning. I close in 8 hours. You can check back tonight before we close, but this is a mighty big job, and I got other projects to work on today as well.
If I give you a platinum, will you put it to the top of the list?
Top of the list for 2 platinum. I got some
Done.
King's jobs in here.
Done.
Takes it. All right. Give me about 4 hours.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow morning.
And I've got one more place I want us to try. I want to find a gnome shop.
A gnome shop? What kind of gnome shop? A shop that sells slave gnomes?
No. Not slave gnome. That's offensive.
Servant gnomes.
I want to find a place that sells magical items that is a little on the more unique side, which is usually sometimes known. Sometimes it's dwarfed, but I'm a little prejudiced, so I get that.
So I told you there's a magic goods shop on the west end of town, and there's a gnome workshop towards the hills on the north side of town.
Awesome. I'm going to head in that direction.
Towards which one?
Huh?
One's west, one's north. Which one are you going to?
Who owns the north one?
Gnomes. He said there's gnomes in the north and wizards to the west.
I'm going to the gnomes.
Okay. I mean, it's funny, he gave you good enough directions. You get there, and it's the only building that you've seen so far that isn't made out of a tree stump. You see it's an actual, like, metal building.
As I'm walking, I'm going to be sitting there shaking my head and hitting it and go, God damn, brother had the sickest spook on me.
You go in, there's You walk in and there's about 6 gnomes kind of scurrying around the shop, hitting things and moving stuff around. There's an older gnome sitting on top of the counter. Good day, sir. How can we help you?
I want something that's going to slow me should I fall.
As you see him, as you're talking to him, you see his eyes shift colors. Looks right at you. Can I help you find anything, sir? And he's looking over your shoulder now.
I'm out of the door, so I step out. I step back out the door into the shop.
Your friend's a little shy there, buddy.
I had a friend with me? I thought I left him all behind.
You had someone following you.
There's somebody in my head, but he was put there by my brother, Zook.
Seem a little touched there, sir.
Imaginary creature called Reed. Sometimes I think I even see him. Her voice keeps telling me that I need something to take care of things that got really tough hides.
I might be able to help you with something if your friend wants to come here and ask for it himself. You're not as crazy as you think you are, pal. You got a ghost following you.
That could be it. I still need something that's going to help me fall.
He goes, well, I've got a cloak that can puff up, but it only lasts for so long, so it can only help you once a day and only for falling less than 100 feet.
Good enough. I can free fall until I get to that point and then let it loose.
Roll insight.
What layer is it?
That would be a 21. I rolled a 19.
You say that, and he gets a big grin on his face. He goes, okay! If that's what you want to try, that wasn't the direction. That's on you, I guess.
I can't quite hear you.
He just gets this really big grin on his face. He goes, okay then. If that's what you want to do, that wasn't the directions, though. Not my problem.
Then it's not what I want.
We don't. I don't. Okay.
Okay, I'll go to the humans instead then. I start turning around to walk off.
You don't need something to pierce tough hide?
I'm gonna pull my cloak
Not
off.
me.
Welcome back.
So, do you?
I'm gonna dragon tooth dagger.
Steve.
Yeah.
I'm going to see him walk in and all of a sudden appear. I'm going to try to walk through him because I'm going to assume he's insubstantial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step to the side as he walks towards me.
He sidesteps you.
I hate to say this, Aaron, but I'm going to be trying to walk through you constantly now because I don't believe you exist.
You know me though. You
knew him, but it's the several failed dream rolls. He's having issues separating the dream from reality at this point.
He knows
much like
me.
you, he has PTSD from Cost as well. But yeah, he says he's got a dragon tooth dagger. That shit. Anything else?
Oh, and from outside of the door, going down the street, all of a sudden you hear the gnome yell back, "You're welcome."
What?
Is that what for me or him?
Him.
Okay.
Wow, that really echoes.
It's a small dagger about this big. Hilt and dagger is about this big. Looks like it's just got a fang for the dagger blade.
All right.
Probably not. Sorry, Death Bartering. Give me a second.
Y'all go to sort of them again.
Here's one for Ellie. Oh my gosh.
So, Mike, you make your way to the humans. They offer you pretty much the same cloak, but they tell you that it doesn't have any drawbacks to it.
Oh, that was my kids.
I hope it's not your kids.
She was reaching to attack his tail.
11.
Mike, they offer you a parachute cloak. They tell you that it can last for 100 feet once a day. Hello?
I'm sorry. I must have clicked the mute button. How much?
100, no, what did I say? 10 gold.
Dingle? Done.
Thank you. Anything else you need? Hands it to you.
I just
Anything else, Sabin?
Thinking.
Okay.
Is that an actual weapon or is that something you made up?
That's something like that.
Okay.
Nope. Not that I can think of.
Then back over to the people playing tag. What are you doing?
I was walking away.
Okay. Did you just continue walking down, or did you just...
I had yelled to you when Foreman had it that he can't live without you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I still ran away, and I ain't coming back. I'm like,
We ran away now.
Who
He got kicked by Dan.
Oh, and Dan.
He got kicked by Dan, and then Dan immediately tagged me, and then ran off.
Oh, so now you're feeling it?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Could you go back?
I stopped
Me?
looking.
My heart hurts for you.
really? Because I feel just fine.
Not like that. No, I don't take it like that. But like, I'm just looking at you like you're crazy.
She doesn't feel like I at all. You said that she picked up on that.
She noticed how people were acting around her.
You guys will keep running away.
I'm not running. I just hurt.
You know she's kind of starting to crumple down at this point.
I take one step backwards.
She...
I take one more step backwards.
Constitution savings.
You're not supposed to use the saves.
What's your comment?
17.
There you go. You're staggering, but you're still standing.
I take one more step back.
What was it?
You're just fun rolling.
You're good.
I get up to run towards her.
Okay.
And I start running, like stepping backwards, and, like the other way.
Dexterity. Mom, dexterity.
Oh, mine? Okay. They're not very good. 3.
Tripping like ass.
She eats shit.
She does.
4, 5. Yep, I trip.
Neat. I grab onto her ankles.
Strength.
Oh, this is when I can do it.
Tag.
You grab onto
Wait,
my
strength
ankles.
Roll strength.
Yeah, where's this? You grabbed it first.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Was it strength check or strength?
Strength check.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Strength check, not check.
Just a strength. Yeah.
14.
14. So you grab her ankle.
You grab my ankle.
Yep.
And I'm going to change into a mouse.
Yeah. So you grab her ankle, and she shifts into a mouse and pops out her hand.
Would that be opportunity attack if she leaves my vicinity?
Yeah.
So I try to grab her.
Roll strength versus her dexterity.
Strength. Saving or just strength?
Do I roll dexterity?
No, I need to defend your stats.
Oh, she got a crit. Or one.
I'm a halfling.
Yeah.
What do you say? A hoblin?
Hobbit.
Hoblin is a
Reroll that deal for me.
dildo thing. Okay, 15.
Yeah, we'll just do straight d20, no bonuses.
Okay. 10.
Yep, she got you.
She grabbed me. She got a 1.
She's
I'm
Hobbit.
halfling.
She needs to reroll once. Hey!
Oh.
Hey! Shh!
11. Knock it off.
Look what me?
She's like, I'm pretty full.
Yeah, so she just starts running, you scoop her up in your hands.
Mhm.
You just gonna hold her, or what are you doing?
My heart doesn't hurt anymore. We're gonna go figure this out. I go to where the wizard lives.
And she crushes you.
So where did everyone else go? Or
Like
did they
I
just go
said.
hide and watch watch everything
I
unfold?
went to go look for Alvin.
Alvin, do you come back to where you last saw the group?
Once I make my purchase, put it back on.
Can't hear you, Mike. You go back to where the group is at as well.
Fun.
No, I head over to the dwarf because I'm assuming by this time it's probably been closer to the 4-hour mark, dealing with the walking through the town and finding the 2 magic shops from both ends.
Everyone
of the
managed to
town.
give you pretty good direction, so it's only been about an hour.
Oh, okay.
But I have
You guys, you and Glix find Alvin coming out of the last magic shop he went to. Because you weren't really given directions as to where he was going. You were wandering the town looking for him.
Yeah, that's why I was curious.
Whisper, what are you doing?
Let's follow me traps.
Okay, Orman?
I'm keeping my distance from the entire party.
Okay, but what are you doing?
Following from a large distance away from the party.
So everyone pretty much, you follow right after because it doesn't take you long to do your transaction. So everyone pretty much meets back up outside the magic shop except for Roscoe and
Mouse.
Mouse Girl.
I'm gonna go into the magic shop.
There's a human behind the counter. Can I help you, Birdman? Walks over.
Gauntlets. You gotta remember
What?
the names.
What kind? You want to fight me?
Martial arts.
You want to be able to... Does this bird have a translator out there anywhere?
Didn't you only say things he's heard before?
Yeah. I'm not playing charades. Can someone get in here and translate? Do you have a parent that can come translate for you, Bird? Is there somebody in charge of you that can talk?
No, I want to parry. That just mimics what I say. Glitz!
He's not there.
Whose voice is he using to say glitz?
Do I hear him?
If you're outside the shop, you do, which is where you would have been up with Alvin.
Then I go in.
You see Whisper and the human standing there. The human's like, "Hi, are you in charge of this thing?"
Yeah.
I don't
He
feel
is
like
He is my subject. I am King Glix. How can I help you?
he wants something, but I don't feel like playing charades.
Martial arts gauntlets.
He wants
Like you
something
say.
he can punch somebody with.
And each word like in a different tone or an accent.
He picks up a couple metal gauntlets. These are made out of metal. It will hurt to hit somebody with them.
I just hold up the ones I'm holding up. I'm wearing right already. Better?
Can I take one of those? What do they do? What do they do again?
They just add 1d8 lightning damage.
Do you want it to do more lightning damage, or do you want to do something besides lightning?
You have a couple options here.
Yes, I gave you a couple options here. Do you want them to do more lightning damage, or do you want them to do something else? Something else?
Options.
Okay, I can make them do different elemental damages. I can make them do fire. I can make them do ice. I can take the elemental damage away and make them have true strike to where it makes it easier to punch somebody in the face.
Easier to punch someone in the I speak back in his exact same voice. Easier to punch someone in the face.
So you may take the lightning damage off of these and make them easier for you to punch people in the face with? Okay. That will be 15 gold. So he takes them to the back, comes back about 3 minutes later with your gauntlets. You've got a +2 to strike, or +3 to strike now, but no lightning damage on him. Mike, roll a d8.
7.
Okay. Will that work for you, Birdman thing? Cool. Did you need anything, King Glix?
I do not, thank you.
Okay. Have a great day. And actually, Whisper, before you leave, he grabs you on the shoulder, just in case. You're it still. And he turns and walks away. Because he touched your hands to take the gauntlets off your hand. And he just turns and walks away from you. Okay. So now what are you guys doing?
I got what I wanted.
Anybody else
I'm
need
gonna
anything?
go back to the armor and just sit outside and just twiddle my thumbs and wait for the armor to be ready.
Alright, now go back over to Roscoe.
Eco train.
So you're up to the major door you see, there's now a door there. There's another door there. There's a door there. Frank. Already. There's another door there.
Bricks in
No, I
the
don't go to Sir.
I will fireball you again if you threaten me or break my door.
Nope, just a question.
What?
Is this little one cursed?
I don't know what it is. Her parents did something to her, but she kept getting lost, and it made it easier for them to find her. And then the dad died, and the mom decided to be an ass about it.
So where can we find her?
No idea.
We would track her.
When she had the curse on her, or the link on her, there was. But now whoever was tagged in by her has the link.
So how do we break it?
Kill her. Kill yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's not them touching her, it's them touching her. I was gonna say, if you had an open window, I was just gonna throw the mouse through the window at him. But that's not how that one works.
Gee, thanks.
What do you want?
You have
That one blow up.
creatures. He seems to be a mouse.
She seems to be a mouse.
She changed into it when she was trying to run away. But she was hurting me by running away. So, yeah.
That will be just do twice a day, though. So this is your one shift. You can change back whenever you want.
I'm like, the other one's like petting her all super. She's gonna try to do a human.
Shift back. Okay. Yeah, you're. She seems to be a mouse, and she shifts back into.
God damn it!
Strength saving throw.
Thanks, bro.
Tumble to the ground.
God, you were a 19, you fucker. 18.
Yeah, you're good. So you managed to still hold her though. And the door cracks, and you kind of you see his eye. Yeah. Are you a little touched in the head? That's not a mouse, and then it slams shut.
It's not anymore.
I love the way you guys have referred to her as it.
I was gonna say I'm not an it. I have a name, you know.
No, I don't know, because you never introduced yourself. Because, you know, I'm assuming your parents didn't teach you manners before they left. / died. No. You can stay with us. The mean boy's off the deal.
I'm whispering out what my name is.
So 4 hours past Alvin, Dwarf pokes his head out. Have you been sitting out here all day?
No. Well, I did all my shopping. I just came back a little early. You had good.
What arrows do you have, Glex? I mean, Whisper? What arrows do you
I
have?
legitimately have a whole list of different types of elemental arrows I have.
Yeah, you can use the injunction with your arrows you already have.
Okay, then yeah, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
240.
So he hands you your armor, Alvin. It looks brand new and it has your god's seal on it.
Nah, I'm super paladin.
So about this time, you walk up to the blacksmith because you.
Sorry.
It's nice. About this time, you guys walk up to the blacksmith where Alvin's getting his armor.
Mhm.
So the group is back together now.
Cool. I'm gonna go get my armor fix.
Yeah.
Attempt to. I can't afford it.
He tells you the same thing. Costs take the better part of the day.
Mm-hmm. And how much?
Mike, how much did I tell you he was going to charge you?
Well, what kind of is it?
It was 18 gold total, but it was 10 just for regular. It was 8 to put the emblem.
8 gold to repair your chain.
Neat. I get an 8 of my 9 gold.
Okay. Come back in the morning.
Sounds good.
Actually, come back in the afternoon tomorrow. One behind now. Okay. Anything else you guys want me to do?
Go get food.
I don't want the inn. I want the tavern.
So you guys talk amongst yourselves, figure out what you're doing.
I'm following Roscoe around.
Mm-hmm. Go get some food.
I'm hungry too.
So hungry all the time. Wait, is dance character around here somewhere?
Yeah, you guys are all together at this point.
Okay, so I go. I sneak up back behind Glitz. Not like sneak, but just like I make a point to be really close to him and then start being a shit about how hungry I am.
They do, not me.
You need to find a tavern or something because I'm just so hungry.
I point towards the end.
The dwarf looks at you. There's a good tavern on the other side of the tree. Straight down the road. Third door on your right. Right next door to the temple.
Temple to who?
Chaos God of Slaughter.
Do you like cake?
I like food.
Do you like cake?
I'm trying to think a name. My brain's not working. 1 second. I had a name and then I lost it.
Been there, done that.
I thought they called you Mike.
I
So I thought they called you Mike.
Only when they're being white.
Otherwise, it's Mr. Bashan.
No, that's when they're actually showing respect.
Wow. Yeah.
Because the one thing I can say about Aiden, no matter what, he was always 100% respectful of me. Even though he constantly just kept going, Mr. Bashan, Mr. Bashan, Mr. Bashan.
Mr. Bashan.
Okay, his name is Korg, the god of beer.
Boy, you guys need to get a better religion.
We have more temples in this town. It's just someone thought it would be funny to make a temple next to the tavern, and it seemed to seep over and become a tavern to the beer god. To be honest with you, I didn't even know that existed. Us dwarfs have been drinking for a millennium. We never heard of a beer god.
It's got to be a human one.
Yeah, probably. Stinking humans like to make shit up.
Grayson wears Jesus Saves t-shirt in front of the Scientology church. We were in LA.
Alright. So you guys want to go to the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Traz, you were there for somewhere you could have done that when they were all talking about buying magic stuff.
I
Can't
just
hear
thought
you.
about it right now.
So roll perception, will it? Make you roll play this shit out.
Because I'm proficient. I don't know what that one. Let's see. 14, 17.
17. You notice that Alvin has two very nice fancy shirts on, when before he had a very charred and fucked up shirt. Two and two go together. You may know where you can get an answer to your question.
Hey, Alvin, where'd you buy those shirts?
At the tailor.
Hmm?
At the tailor, you know, people who make clothes.
I'm a lizard. I don't know what that is.
Then
you
why
show
do you
me.
need a shirt?
I don't want a shirt. I want something different.
Oh. Well, he's right there, and I point next door.
Oh.
Because we're still at the armor.
This was easy. Knew I could trust you.
You can go in there.
He's missing fingers for some reason.
So I go out and enter the shop.
There's I don't know what I set down.
It's,
You behind the counter. Oh,
Missing 2 fingers.
you're different.
he is. I have business for you. Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
I'm what?
I'm friendly.
You
A friend of mine just bought shirts from you.
Are you with your friend?
He's outside. I can bring him in.
I've seen a lot of different creatures. You look like ones that have tried to murder me. And he holds up the hand missing fingers.
Our kind do like fingers, but I want your help, so I wouldn't do that to you.
French
As
fries.
soon as you say that, a bow comes out.
I knew it was going to be that.
I did say I wouldn't hurt you, because I want to buy from you.
Yeah, just stay back there, please.
They just look like French fries, that's all.
Alvin! You don't trust me, come here.
Well, what did you do?
Nothing.
That might have been part of the problem. He likes money.
I offered him money to buy stuff. He said he got attacked by my kind. Come here. He trusts you.
I go walking in. I'm like, is that where the fingers disappeared to?
One of them?
Not gonna ask.
I look at him. I go, you probably get a cheaper price if you give him the finger back.
I don't have his finger. Not the one that attacked him.
Yeah, you other races all look the same to me.
I can bring him fingers.
He might.
I don't know if it's his finger, but
I rolled a natural 20, and I say you may need a leech for that because I rolled
his bow
medicine.
kind of drops a little bit. What can I help you with?
Well, I like to not be weighed down by armor to remain nimble, but I want something to be able to make me a little more durable without slowing me down.
So, unfortunately, that tends to be the trade-off with armor and magical weaponry. You can enchant cloth tunics and that such, but it can't hold as much magical properties because there's less material there to absorb the magic, which is why you typically only get very small enchantments on it.
I see.
So I can make you a cloth shirt like I made your friend here that makes it a little harder for blades to sink through it.
That'll work.
Okay,
How much would I owe you?
my brain's dead. How much did I
I
charge you?
forget
Mike?
what he said.
They were $10 a piece.
10 gold coins.
$10. What is
It'll
this?
be-
I know. I was
I
like,
know. I'm tired.
It'll be 12 gold coins to make that. I'm gonna have to tailor it a little differently. I've never made something for your kind before.
Last night was a long night, and then I was up at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I was at work at 7, so I feel your pain.
I think Glicks had us beat. He was at work at 5:30.
I'll
No,
give him.
I was at work at 5 a.m.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't go to bed.
We technically finish this game up because I gotta wake up in about 6.5 hours to go to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this transaction. We're gonna call it. I've been taking notes on this campaign to make it easier, but I can't find them. It's starting to piss me off.
I'll give him 20 just so he'll trust me in the future, and I'll pull a crossbow on me.
Can I have your tunic, or can you stay here with me for a while so I can measure you, whichever you prefer?
Yeah, well, I don't even have to. Sure, you can measure me.
Oh, are you naked?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
So Alright, so yeah, he pulls out a string and starts kind of tracing it over your body, and you see it kind of holding form and then disappearing. He does that a few times.
That's cool.
He has you there for about 20 minutes.
As he does that, I'm going to sit there and walk out the door and go, by the way, don't tickle him.
More constitution.
So yeah, he takes your measurements. He tells you he'll get it, but since it's getting late, it's already almost closing time. He'll work on it for you, but he's also not going to stay up all night working on it.
Understandable.
So come by tomorrow morning, and I'll have it ready for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Have a great day. And we're going to call it there. 2,000 experience for everybody for good role playing and having fun and not murdering each other yet.
Yeah.
2,000?
Yeah.
I leveled.
What's
2,000?
Yeah.
I believe the next level is at 120.
Yeah, it is.
Quick question: who's the last one that was it?
Me.
Roscoe.
Okay.
Roscoe?
I'm still it. Alright, I talk my character.
I need.
So going forward, you guys don't know this yet, but it's only chance for 2 times a day now.
Oh.
You almost broke it.
Well, maybe we
Oh,
should
good.
keep
So if we
doing
did
that.
it 3 or 4 more times, it would have broken, right?
No, I think it means. I don't think he means broken like broken the curse. I think he means broken as in it would have become permanent for that person.
Sucks to be them.
Yeah, that's what I was. Let's keep doing. Let's get
See,
some.
I'm curious what would have happened if someone tagged her,
I was honestly thinking the same thing.
make her own person. Because they're all trying to get away from her.
Right.
They don't think to touch her.
Yeah, we end the life.
Nope.
Just create some
Thanks, bud. Get fun.
wormhole and
I made shit come along, and it works out for me apparently. I learned not to fucking plan shit this group.
You what?
I learned not to plan shit this group.
That's what he was like. You see, you make a plan. Fun with that.
I did that mistake once, and then I stopped planning. It still went to shit, so I stopped planning for you guys.
You've learned well from me then. Because I don't plan a whole lot.